It's Sunday. Welcome to church, everybody. We're here. We're watching the game as we speak to you. A lot of people asked, would we take the week off so we could watch the final? We said, no, we got to work, right?
Yeah.
We don't take off for no one.
I'm right.
Look at Poseidon in here. He's wearing his Poseidon blues.
Hey.
I did a French show on Friday, and they said something that reminded me of you. I'll tell you in a second.
Oh, God.
But welcome, everybody. If you don't know already, head over to Patreon, patreon.com/Pantelis. Join the Pantelis Nation. We got some good episodes up there of the French cast and of the Pantelis podcast that are not out for the public yet. They will be. But if you really want to get them early, head over to Patreon, patreon.com/Pantelis, where you can win shirts. Oh my goodness, Poseidon, we got 4 more shirts to give away this week. We'll send you guys some messages. A lot of them might be null shirts because we still have null shirts to give away, so we might be sending out some null shirts instead of 2DM or Pantelis podcast ones. But thank you guys. Hopefully you're enjoying the game so far if you're watching it. If you don't care about soccer, then luckily we've come on to entertain you. So you know what I saw? I was doing a French show on Friday. It was the Juge Pourri thing with Preach and everybody. It was like a rodage, like you're practicing your stuff that you're going to do at the festival. And the woman that was bringing me up, the host, it was funny because she's like, when I heard this guy's name, she goes, "It's just one name, Pantelis." She's like, I started to think about like a trident and him wearing gold and him walking out of the ocean. And I was like, that's Poseidon. That's Greek also. But in my head, I started laughing because I was like, that's so funny. Because I wish I had Poseidon here to be like, well, this Poseidon. She's like, that's not what I was imagining. But it was just funny when she was saying it. I was like,
oh, shit.
God damn, that's funny. So Gapes, oh shit, Gapes is in the house.
Yo.
Steph is in the house. Marie Renee Couture. Michelle, Olga, Trey, Cool. Who else we got here? We got people. Anik is here. People are joining. I don't know why you guys aren't watching the game. I'm watching the game. It's on the side here. It's on a little angle in case something happens. I want to know. Second half is starting right now.
1-0 England.
Hellsand's here. Hellsand's busy hosting the game on the Discord, but he made time to come into the chat today.
Good.
Yeah. Flat Cat's here. Flat Cat all the way from Boston. I know Bill Burr is watching the game. He's happy that he's winning money, but he's very bored.
No.
That's what the Twitter world is saying.
Also with the Twitter world, did you see the Branson
Twitter
guy?
world? Richard Branson.
The
Virgin.
The Virgin guy there. He's the first billionaire to make it to space. Apparently.
Well, what does that mean? Because apparently all he did is he went up.
Yeah, he went up.
He's not really doing any space stuff.
He basically broke the atmosphere. That's it. He broke past that.
But if once you do that, once you break it, I heard you're no longer a virgin. Isn't that true? Is he gonna have to change the name of the company?
to whore.
It's a bit of a leap. You know what I mean? Should have went the back way out.
Because then it wouldn't have counted.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count. That's what they tell you in Catholic school. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, what's happening this week? Tomorrow you're recording. We can't say that. I guess it's a surprise. No. Whatever. Forget that. Oh, but also in the day you're recording an episode with Guido.
Yes, I am.
So the intellectuals are again coming on this week.
Yeah.
You guys are both out of jail and out of the mental hospital.
I was never in the mental hospital. I was in the mental hospital.
No, you weren't in the mental. Well, one of yous was.
Oh, okay.
I understand why everything has to be about you.
Well, because you said you were both.
None of you were in jail or in the mental hospital.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant it like we were both in jail.
No, I mean like neither of you is in jail or the mental.
Oh, okay.
Like no one is in captivity.
Yeah, because I am most likely to be in jail than Guido.
I don't know why. Why would you say that?
I don't know. I don't know why I said that.
Fucking idiot. You guys saw what happened to Conor McGregor's leg last night?
No.
That was sad.
Yeah, it's painful.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
At least it wasn't in the beginning of the fight.
What?
At least it wasn't like the beginning of the fight. Like they still.
It was the beginning of the fight. It was the first round.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stop talking. Remember what we said? If you don't know, don't go automatic to the lie. Just say that you don't know.
No, I just assumed.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Yeah. It was the first round. That's how the first round ended. It's fucked up, dude, those injuries. I don't know how you come back from that.
Well,
it's going to take a year?
Yeah, a year.
Yeah, he's getting old, like in terms of fighting.
But he doesn't care. He's
not going to be competitive. Like, no, the thing is, then you become a joke. Because if every fight you're going to have, you're just going to get knocked out because you're...
No.
I feel like that's career-ending shit at his age.
The ankle?
It was more than the ankle. It was more that he broke it. That's what they're saying. It was a little higher up.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like he didn't sprain his ankle. It's like he is like just the top of the ankle, that bottom of the leg.
Oh.
It's just broke, and I don't know how you could come back from that. To me, that's done.
Yeah, that's painful.
Yeah.
That's very painful, and it takes time to recover. But what was I gonna say? Did you see in Australia? You know what they're doing in schools in Australia?
They're teaching kangaroo fights.
No. They're basically they stop the class and they get all the boys to paint their fingernails pink.
There's no way that's happening in all of Australia. That's literally you again spreading misinformation.
Well, this is what I saw here.
I think you misread.
Let me read it to you. Okay, Australian boys pulled out of class to paint their nails pink as lesson on toxic masculinity.
Okay, that doesn't sound like it's an Australian system. That sounds like it's one class
I think
one
it's one
school. Yeah, so it's not what you said. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Oh, because it made it seem like I said the whole of Australia.
No, you did say the whole of Australia. You said in Australia they're taking kids.
Wait, because I don't know where else. Like, it just said Australian boys, so it's in Australia to me. I don't know the specifics of where it is exactly in Australia. I just know that.
I know the way you said it was like right now in Australia the curriculum asks little boys to paint their nails. That's not what's happening.
And it was part of an exercise aimed at cleansing them of their toxic masculinity.
Yeah, that's the opposite. That doesn't. That's. I don't know what demographic is behind that idea, but that's toxic. To force people to do that, that's weird.
Yeah.
Paint your nails.
And some
Just
people
suck my dick. Paint your nails. Get the fuck out.
Yeah. Some people were pissed. It's like some of the parents.
Of course.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Forcing my son to paint his.
But I don't even want you to force my daughter to paint her nails. Don't force my kids to do anything. Go fuck yourself.
Let kids be kids, bro.
Yeah.
Again.
That's going to change a lot. I forced your kid to paint his nails. I have friends that paint their nails. Dudes, too. I don't give a shit. They weren't forced to do it. Fucking Jay Dutomp paints his nails. Nobody cares. But if you had forced him to do it, I would be against it.
Yeah, 100%. You force anybody to do anything that they don't want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm against the forced stuff. How is that going to change anything?
I have no clue, bro.
You've painted your nails. Go forth in society. You're good people now. It doesn't make any sense.
It changes their being. Like, they're born guys, right? So they're going to have testosterone and shit. Like, I don't understand what their logic behind it is.
Is they going to remove testosterone? That's the dumbest thing. Why would you want to remove testosterone from men?
Yeah.
Why would you want to remove estrogen from women?
Yeah.
These are dumb things. Oh, free kick and they missed. To Italy.
Oh, you're watching at the same time, huh?
I'm multitasking. I'm watching, I'm switching, I'm doing things here. I'm fucking trying to reason with you.
Reason with me.
I'm going to let people know as soon as there's an update on the score. They don't have to look away. They could just sit here. We're the new sports broadcasters.
Yeah, Oh, and fucking Rooney with a kick. Another news also, fish are becoming meth addicts.
You have to explain yourself a bit.
Okay, so because due to the sewage waste, there's meth in some of the sewage waste because some people consume meth, right? And also the leftovers of like the making of the meth when it's like discarded and it goes into the rivers.
Yeah.
It's making fish meth addicts. So what they did was they weren't sure if the fish were actually becoming meth addicts. So what they did is they took 2 tanks and they put 80 fish in each tank. And then in one tank, they laced it with meth. And then in the other tank, they left it as au naturel, as they say.
Yeah.
And basically, and then after that, what they did was they took another 3rd tank. They put all the fish together. And then the fish that were addicted to meth were much more lazy. They didn't want to really swim, They were having withdrawal symptoms.
That is the dumbest test I ever heard in my life. That is the dumbest fucking test that I've ever heard of in my life. So they drugged up fish, and they're like, look at these. They're addicted to meth. They're not addicted to meth. They inebriated the fish.
No, but after...
That's like me shooting holes in you, right? And then be like, all right, let's see if Poseidon with holes floats better than Poseidon without holes. Look at that. With the holes, he just sank to the bottom. Strange. Yeah, no shit.
No, and then this was over the course of a few days. Like after they were in the water.
They drugged up the fish, and they're like, these fish aren't acting normal. Huh, that's crazy. They're addicted to meth. No, you drugged them. Of course they're not acting normal. Look at a stupid test. Can't trust these goddamn scientists.
But I think they were doing it to see if the meth was actually affecting the.
Of course it is, bro. I don't understand why alcohol affects
It's
animals
true,
too.
eh? Why would
what
they
a
need to-
dumb. People are trying to get vaccines for viruses. They're trying to cure cancer. These fucking guys are getting fish high on meth. Not all scientists are made the same, bro.
Speaking of vaccines, did you see the Pfizer thing
What
in
Pfizer?
Norway?
Did I see the meme that I posted?
Yeah. That one. You posted a meme?
I don't know. Answer that question. Did I see
me
the
sh-
meme that I posted?
Yeah, you saw it. But okay, do you remember?
Do I remember the meme that I posted yesterday?
No. Well, it wasn't a meme which you posted from RT.
No, I posted a meme that I made yesterday. Anyways, go fuck yourself for asking stupid questions. That's very weird. Bro, do you remember the coffees that you brought today?
You did make a meme. Yeah, you did. I forgot.
I made the fucking meme. Of course I remember. Of course I remember. Did you forget how to speak?
No. That's interesting. Do you think it's legit or not?
I don't know. Some women are saying that their breasts got bigger after the Pfizer
How
vaccine.
would that work, though?
Lymph nodes swell up for some people, but that's also dangerous.
What are lymph nodes? Isn't that the thing that's carcinogen? That's where the cancer develops or some shit, or no? No, never mind. Okay, I had it mistaken. So yeah, the lymph nodes inflate.
What's your next story?
Hold on. Okay, I'm done with RT. Let's see New York Post. Oh, Trump was at UFC.
Yeah.
People were freaking out. That's not newsworthy, though.
Yeah, they
I
were
don't-
chanting USA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. The intelligence agency, was it the CIA? I think it was the CIA. They got busted for a blatant Photoshop job on cover of diversity report. So they had a diversity report to do, and they basically bought a stock photo and then photoshopped a woman in a wheelchair and a blind man on the diversity photo. And that was the thing, to show that they're diverse. But it wasn't an actual picture. It was like it had watermarks and shit. But they obviously posted it without the watermarks.
I don't know. I feel like you're mixing up a lot of sentences, but I'm
So
trying my best to
what
keep
they
up.
did was they bought a stock photo that shows just employees in suits in the lobby of a building.
Okay.
And they're supposed to be diverse, ethnically diverse, right?
Okay.
So instead of taking an actual picture of their employees, they all get together, take a picture to show how diverse they are.
Yeah.
What they did was they just bought a stock photo and then photoshopped a woman on a wheelchair and a blind man into the picture.
I don't know how you Photoshop a blind man. It's just to do with sunglasses. But that's
and he had a walking stick.
But that's what most companies, and of course the CIA would do that. You're in the CIA. Why would you show actual employees? Aren't you supposed to keep their identity a secret?
I don't know. They just.
I'm
wrote
saying,
them
what's
up.
the problem with that?
Maybe the fact that the Photoshop was terrible. I don't know.
But was it a Photoshop or a stock image?
It was a stock image, and then they photoshopped it on top of it. Here, I'll show you the picture in question.
Show me the picture in question.
It has to load though. Ah, yes, there you go. So this is the original one with the watermarks.
Let me see what's going on here. Okay, that's just people looking. Yeah, this clearly that's not a CIA team. That looks like a Norwegian team. And then, the Photoshop isn't that bad. There's a guide dog. Well, actually, the blind guy Photoshop is the worst. The woman in the wheelchair, you can't tell that it's Photoshop, but the blind guy, you could tell even the lighting's off on his suit. They should have asked Gapes to do it.
Yeah.
Annual demographic report. I mean, I don't know why this is bad, because this is just a cover page of a report. It doesn't have to be your real employees.
Then why are they ripping on them?
Because everybody's looking for a reason.
I don't know. No, I was just trying to look for stuff, and I found out. I was like, oh, this might be interesting to talk about. So why would they even rip them?
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. That's why you're a dumbass. You just fall for a headline and you panic, and you react. You react to something before it's a real thing.
No.
Like, look into it.
Yeah, no, I did. I had clicked on the article and everything, but I don't understand why. Anyways. What's up with you? Why are you laughing?
I'm okay. You fucking pissed me off, but I'm okay.
Why am I pissing you off?
No, why am I? Because you're doing fucking dumb things, bro. That's why you piss me off. Illogical things, bro. Just like yesterday when I wanted to fucking kill you with your nonsense yesterday.
No.
You know, it's the kind of things that really, really make me mad. It's your instant, like, bullshit. Basically, you don't tell the truth for anything. And even stuff that's very simply solved by you just being honest, you have to lie and complicate things and make me angry. That's what I'm mad at.
I understand.
You don't.
No, I do.
Then why do you do it?
I don't know. It's an automatic response that I'm trying to...
Stop bullshitting automatically. Fight it. The second the bullshit starts, start thinking, okay, this is going to get him mad. This is going to make other people mad. I got to stop.
Yeah.
What can I do to help you stop doing that? What can I do?
Nothing. I just gotta do it myself. But
How are we gonna make this happen? How are we gonna make this happen?
It's a progress. It's a work in progress. I'm already way better at not going directly to the bullshit.
I don't know, bro. Yesterday you went directly to the fucking bullshit.
That's because
Yesterday you tried to blame me for your fuck up.
I was not trying to blame you.
100%
I understand how you see it.
I didn't know. I got the notification. Like, what notification, you bullshitter? What notification? You knew a day before. You're the one who made these fucking plans.
Yeah, no, I know. Anyway.
So then, again, you said, yes, I know, right? So then why did you automatically try to blame me for your fuck up?
That wasn't my intent to try to blame you.
What was your intent?
I don't know.
Your intent was to blame me for your fuck. That was your intent. You basically try to get out of the blame of you fucking up. Instead of assuming responsibility, like, shit, I fucked up, I gotta fix this. You pushed it on the next person, which was me, not realizing that I knew everything was going on. You had spoken to me, so I knew that you're blaming me. I knew the truth. So I don't know how often you do this to other people and shit like that, but it's fucking annoying, bro.
No.
You can't do that kind of shit.
I understand.
Because not only do you go right away to bullshit, but to also go to blame someone else, like, that's fucked up, bro. I literally set you up to not fail. You failed because you forgot something, and then you try to fucking blame me.
No, well, I felt bad yesterday. Like,
I don't want you to feel bad, bro. I just want you to stop doing this shit.
No.
Yeah.
I get it. It's just that I literally completely forgot. Like, completely. But I went to like this beach.
Oh yeah, what happened with the beach?
Oh yeah, well, beach, you know.
Is it a real beach or is it a lake?
It's a lake. Made to look like a beach.
I've noticed that here. They always say beach. It's never a beach.
It's never a beach. It's a lake. But I had fun. And what's funny is, so I never do these kinds of things. I did the Tarzan rope, they call it.
Yeah.
Right? And usually I never do this shit. I'm like, I'm terrified of heights. You know this, right? But I was like, and then my girl goes to me, what did she say? She goes, look, you could go do it, but if you chicken out, I won't judge you. But everyone else will in line. I was like, I know, bitch. So I went and I did the Tarzan jump rope.
But why would you chicken out? Once you've committed, you're gonna do it.
Yeah, because it's happened to me before. I'm terrified of heights. Completely terrified of heights. Like, I've chickened out of other stuff that have to do with heights.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. So I did it. So, but it felt good to like do something that you're terrified of. You know what I mean? To kind of step out of your comfort zone a little bit and do it. And what's funny is the first run I did it well. Like, I fell properly. Like a pencil.
Show me the video.
I'll show it to you after. I fell properly, but then the second time I went up, I fucked up and I belly flopped.
That's why I want to see the first one, because I don't believe that you did the one perfect.
Send it to me.
Interesting.
I'll send it to you. I'll show it to you tomorrow.
Okay.
How about this? I'll show it to you tomorrow.
Okay, so he's not going to show it to me tomorrow.
I'm going to have it. Yes,
you're going to have it. Doesn't mean you're going to show it to me tomorrow. You're probably going to look at it and be like, it's a lie.
No, but I did actually fall properly.
I'm going to see it, bro. I will not believe it till I see it anymore. I can't believe it anymore.
Okay, fine. But the second time I went up, I don't know what it was. I think because I hurt my pinky.
Yeah.
And then, like, I don't know, I let go, and I don't know why I went for a dive, but it says you're not allowed to dive. So I went for a dive.
Is it because it's not that deep and you might kill yourself, you might break your neck, or they just don't want people diving from that high?
They just don't want people diving from that high. Well, it's 3.3 meters in depth, right? So that's pretty deep.
How much?
3.3 meters. It's deeper than a pool.
That's it?
Yeah.
3 meters?
3.3, yeah. Well, a pool is less. A pool is like 2.9, I think. The deep end.
Yeah, but a pool, you're not jumping in from as high or as heavy as you are, like, from... Because you jumped from high.
But they have a diving board and you can reach that height and dive and you're good.
Where? At the beach?
At the pool. If you go on the diving board and you dive and you jump,
you have to be really good at it, and it's more than 3 meters.
It is? How many meters is the deep end?
The deep end is way more than 3 meters, bro.
How much is it?
I'm almost 2 meters.
Yeah.
It's not just twice me, bro. You think the deep end at the pool, the diving is just two of me?
Yeah.
What? Somebody's got to look this up.
So how deep is it?
It's not 2 meters, bro.
Yeah, somebody look it up. Well, no, isn't it like 2.9, almost 3 meters, 2.8? I don't know.
The deep end where they dive, where they do the high.
3.2.
I don't think it's 3 meters, bro.
I know that like in in Claude Robillard, where they have that deep end is way deeper. I know that because
That's what's supposed to be.
Yeah, but they have those gigantic diving boards, bro, from insane heights. So I know that is way deeper, but I'm talking about like the outdoor pool, like at Jerry Park.
Yeah.
I think
How
it's
big? I haven't been in Jerry Park in years.
I think it's like 3 meters also, bro, the
I don't know.
depth.
I would think it would be at least 5.
At least 5?
Just in case,
That's
bro.
a little
You don't want kids
over-exaggerated,
to break
5?
their necks, no?
No, but they're kids.
2, I don't know, bro. 2, 3
Hold
meters.
on, you know what? I want to Google this. I want to get to the bottom of
I
this.
feel like it has to be at least 4.
How deep is the deep end of a pool?
Elias says 4-ish meters. Yeah. 2 meters. There's no way the deep end is 2 meters.
There's no
Olga,
way.
that's insane.
For residential pools,
Everybody would
the
break their
standard
necks.
maximum depth of an in-ground pool is usually 8 feet. Okay, but pool builders can build deeper pools. How deep is the deep end of a public
No,
pool?
right? How deep is your love?
How deep is your love?
Of a public pool? Is that what you wrote?
No.
But no, because I don't think there's a standard for public pools. I think every pool does their own thing. But there's no way it's 2 meters. It has to be bigger than 2 meters, bro. No, bro, it's impossible. I've been in the deep end of it's not 2 meters,
says
bro.
it on the side.
I'm almost fucking 2 meters. It's impossible.
No, 2 meters.
That's 2
No,
meters,
that's
bro.
retarded.
That's crazy
That's
shit.
retarded. But 3, maybe 3, 3.2, 2.9, around there.
2.9 seems a little tight, bro.
It's like 3 meters. I know that.
You know what I mean, right? If you're going head first,
Yeah.
and if your entire body goes in, your entire body goes in, and then right away the bottom's there, it's too tight. You know what I'm saying? 2 meters is way too tight.
No, 2 meters. There's no way that the deep end it would be basically as tall as us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because they're saying 2 meters if you get one in your backyard. You guys, I don't think we're talking about the same thing. I think they're talking about what makes a pool or whatever. 2 meters. We're talking about jumping from a diving board.
Yeah.
There's no way it's 2 meters.
No, that's more than 2 meters. I think it's always around 3 meters. So it's like
that has to be the minimum. 3, not 2.
yeah, I think the minimum.
Because how do you jump head first in something that's the same? The depth is the same as your height.
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, 100%. No, I never said it was 2 meters, but maybe like around 2.9.
Jorge says 2 meters is the minimum depth apparently for diving.
No, for residential pools. That's
That's like you're not diving in a residential.
when it's considered when it's a residential pool, 8 feet, so 2 meters is considered as the deep end.
Yeah, but not diving. Forget the deep end. I'm talking about to dive in.
And me too. I'm talking about public pools, but I can't find that information for public pools because all it gives is the residential fucking. But I don't give a fuck about the.
Yeah, whoever dives head first into residential deserves to die if they break their neck. Steve Russo says, "Let's go." He's excited. Olympic must be way, way deeper because these guys are jumping from...
Olympic is insanely deep. Bro, have you seen that
I don't know. They're going to write in the chat probably because Olympic, they go Olympic pool standard. They have their own standards. Because Olympic makes sense that it's super deep because you're jumping from fucking building, bro.
Yeah.
Seen that
like
shit.
Fucking, they're jumping from like fucking 20 stories, aren't they?
Yeah. But imagine them. Imagine like, yeah, it's 2 meters, guys.
They would die.
Everyone's dead. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Because the whole point is that you don't want to go into the water with speed and then hit a physical object.
Yeah.
Olympic-sized pools measure 50 meters long, 25 meters wide, and a minimum of 2 meters deep. Again, they're talking about swim. Oh, Italy scored 1-1.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, no, guys. I'm telling you, Olympic divers do not dive into a 2 meter.
There's
water.
no way. That's impossible.
It's fucking.
That's impossible.
No.
They would die.
Nice. Italy tied it. I'm happy.
The shallowest at a pool is 1 meter. It goes from 1 meter, and then it gradually gets deeper and deeper and deeper as you go.
Yeah, but I don't care about that. I don't care about the gradualness because you're not gonna in the small end, you're in the short end, you're not gonna dive. We're talking about the safety of diving. Because I remember used to think about, that was crazy goal. I remember big scramble. I remember thinking about it when I was young because there used to be a pool, on Park Avenue, where Mount Royal is. So there's Mount Royal, there's the monuments, right? But across the street, there's like all those parks, football, where like Sun Youth used to play football. There used to be a pool there for kids. But when you're a kid, it might go till here, let's say.
Yeah.
But adult is to your feet. It's like a little kid's pool.
Okay.
I remember when I was young, I would go there. Yeah. So I would always see, like, kids would splash around and jump. And I didn't know the difference. Because when people go to the pool, like, let's say older, like my sister or whatever, they would talk about diving or jumping in. I remember always thinking, like, what's the point? Like, you just walk. Like, I didn't realize that the pools were different. Like, the reason why they could do it in their pool is because they're big pools, the public pools. Mine was just for kids. You get it? So when they were talking about this, I was like, why would you just walk? Why would you jump? I didn't get it. Yeah. And then I went to Jerry Park or some other pools, and it was deep, and I figured it out. Let's see. Halson says Olympics must abide by FNA's recommended minimum depth for 10 meters of platform diving. There we go. That makes
100% sense though for
then
these guys.
You won't die from landing, but you might die from something else. But
so then I think actually the pool at Jerry Park, it might actually be 4 meters.
That's good.
The depth. Because I remember
4 meters is safe, I think.
Because because the pool on St. Rock, the indoor pool. Like I sometimes what I would like to do is I would like to go all the way to the bottom, hold myself down from the ladder.
Yeah, I like that, and just hold your breath.
And hold my breath, see how long I can hold it, and then come back up. But the ladder, I was able to touch it so I can hold myself down. So at the fully extended, and then I still had to do double. Like when I would come back up, it was still pretty much like a pretty good distance. Yeah. So I'm guessing maybe 4 meters.
That's what I'm saying. That's you see, this is where my head's at too.
4 meters. 4 meters makes sense.
I'm glad we solved the pool crisis of 1997.
Oh shit!
I was doing sets at the Nest yesterday. It was fun being with everyone backstage, and the crowd was okay. There was some weirdness too. You could still the French crowds are ready. The English ones not yet, not fully. No. They're I guess they were used to being inside for very long, so there's still like a lot of that laughter, the internal. Yeah. Like can I laugh at this? Can I say things next to this guy? So it's pretty interesting, but it's fun just to be back. No. It felt like it's getting back to normal. Now I don't know how long it's gonna last because I heard everyone talking about the government saying maybe in September shit's gonna close, or maybe they refuse to close but they're gonna give away passports. So if you're not vaxxed, but then again that also became confusing to me because if they said 80% have the first dose, or let's say if it goes up to 80% for first and second, then what would be the point? Who are you vaccinating who are you forcing to get vaccinated at the end? Like a small proportion that doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, because you've already reached herd immunity by that level. Anyways, so a lot of it doesn't make sense. I feel like we're just scared, so we're panicking. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, everything's fishy, bro.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, what was stupid? I was waiting in line for a dépanneur, bro. And there was maximum 4 people allowed inside. Like a small dépanneur at the beach, the lake. And I'm waiting. And
like a cabana thing.
Yeah, and everyone's like, bro, outside, no mask, waiting right behind each other, bro. But then when you go in, you got to wear your mask and you have to wear it.
But that's not their fault. It's not even the store, because when you're outside, right? No. The store has to abide by certain rules. The government.
No, 100%.
So that's why you do it. It's not. I understand it's dumb. Even me, yesterday I was eating at the restaurant. You have to. The second you sit down, you take it off. Everyone who's next to you has their masks off, whatever. But if you're at the same distance standing up, you have to have it on. It's a lot of this shit is arbitrary. Just everyone's panicking, bro. They don't know. They're scared. No one wants to close up again. No one wants to die. Everything. It's just fear. It's
I get it.
But it's not a psyop or anything. It's just everyone's scrambling. Like, let's do whatever we can to make it work. That's all it is. But obviously, you get pissed off and then everybody jumps to conspiracies.
No.
But it's just, you could tell no one really knows what's going on. Because the news keeps changing. We keep finding out different things. So no one really knows. So everyone's just grasping at straws. Like, I hope this works.
And even after Fauci's emails came out, he still said, came out and said, even if you're double vaxxed, double dosed up, you still have to wear a mask. Did you see that?
Yeah, well, he said the opposite and that. Yeah, what do you want me to tell you?
No.
What do you want me to tell you? That's what I'm saying, is because people don't know what to say anymore. Just stay safe.
No.
That's it. And that's a loaded one too, because how do you fucking stay safe? See? What you wear a mask, you get the double vaccine. Well, if you get double vaccine, you still have to wear a mask. Then what's the difference? What just changed? If you get double shotted, but you can still get it just like you could if you don't get it, what's the point of getting it? If you get double vax, but there's the variants which are not covered by it, and you still have to get another thing, what's the point? Like, there's all these fucking things. So It's fucking crazy.
No,
Pierre-Luc says he went to go see a stand-up show here in Quebec, and he had to wear a mask to move around. But when you're seated, you can lick each other's face. Yeah, I mean, look, obviously it's because also, could you imagine wearing a mask the whole time? You'd fucking pass out. It's hot. You can't breathe properly. It wouldn't be much fun. And again, they're just trying their best to maintain some kind of distance, just lower the chance of you getting something. That's all they're trying to do. They're not trying to fuck with you. They're just trying their best to not kill. Oh, almost. Still 1-1. Still 1-1.
Yeah, but also feels a little bit exaggerated.
It is. I was playing hockey yesterday, and same thing. You have to wear your mask to go to the locker room. Once you're in the locker room, no one has to wear masks. And then you have to wear your mask to go to the surface to play. But then once you play, no one's wearing masks. So what I love is that they have the hooks for the masks behind the bench. And I put mine in my pocket. I zip it.
Hold on, they put hooks?
Yeah, little hooks. And you put I was like, why the fuck would I put my mask on the wall? Like this is crazy. Isn't it supposed to be on my face? Fuck that. Yeah, it's just funny. It's just funny to me.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
Yeah. Well, maybe in 10 years or in 100, who knows, when they look back in it, they'll be like, look at these fucking idiots. Because it happens a lot. Shit that we just don't know. We live it in like while you're in it, you don't see. And it's just normality. And then like 50 years, you're like, oh, fuck, I can't believe we did that. Might happen to us. Yeah. With some of the stuff. I mean, I do get the it was a crazy thing that happened. I get the fear and the panic, and I was fucking scared.
I'm all for the better sanitization of stuff.
I like you know what? I don't like if they're forcing you to put fucking hand sanitizer everywhere, but the fact that it's available everywhere, I like it. Because I feel like also people are taking less chances, store owners, so they're cleaning shit more. I like that.
Yeah, there you go. Especially like grocery stores, restaurants, stuff like that. Whoever's making your food, they're going to be clean.
Oh, by the way, between sets yesterday, I was with Gino Durante. We were just hanging out around the nest. Like, we wanted to get coffee outside. Fuck, bro. The amount of shit that closed down and the amount of crackheads there are. Bro, it's like a different neighborhood. I didn't even realize last week when I went.
Where did I see that?
I didn't realize because, like, let's say if we're at the bordel or something, it's on the other side. There's still a lot of life there. There's still shit going on. But towards the nest, bro, everything was... The Starbucks closed down. The Tim Hortons in there closed down.
Really?
Yeah, it's not there anymore, yeah. We had to go to McD's across the street. And McD's yesterday wouldn't open for us. There's a guy there. I go, hey, man, you're 24 hours. He goes, no, there's going to be a blackout. So there's going to be a blackout in this mall. So we have to close. I go, how do you know there's going to be a blackout? I don't know.
Like electricity was?
That's what I thought. Unless it was a racist thing and he meant there's a blackout or some shit like that. I don't know. If he meant there's a blackout outside, I don't know, but he wouldn't let us in.
I think the blackout is, remember, I think Guido and I spoke about it on the last Intellectuals.
They're doing rolling blackouts?
Huh?
That they're doing rolling blackouts at Alexis Neon?
No. All of McDonald's, their employees, they kind of do like they all quit at the same time, shit like that. They had done it.
What?
You didn't see that?
Where?
Fuck, where did they do it?
You didn't talk about that in these intellectuals?
We didn't? Oh, we were supposed to, but I think we didn't get to it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, like all of the McDonald's workers, I don't know where it was. I think it was down in the States. They all decided to be like, fuck you. We're out.
Fuck you for employing us?
No, I guess because they're not getting paid enough.
Well, what's enough? You get paid what you agreed to get paid.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But fuck, where did I sit? Hold on, I'm gonna try.
What's funny is that it's McDonald's, so it's funny. McDonald's like, okay, we'll close for a week and we'll just hire new employees.
Yeah, basically, because there's people dying to have that job because
it
looks very good on the CV. McDonald's,
but there's also people dying to have jobs in general.
Yeah. McDonald's employee.
But I don't think that's what this was. I think because he said it's there's a blackout in the mall that's gonna happen, so we can't. We gotta close. Okay, so anyway, so we go around. We go to the Copper branch that's right next to it. Bro, garbage. We walk in. Didn't even know if like there's do you have coffee? And they're not sure. And there's coffee behind them. Yeah, so I'm like, what the fuck? So then I go, okay, look, I had like an iced coffee. Gino wanted like a regular like hot coffee. And he's like, yeah, just give me a tall espresso. And then they're confused about that. Then he's like, I don't know if we have iced coffee. He's telling me. And then the guy's like, yeah, we do. Look, do you have filtered coffee right there? He goes, and then you have ice. Just take the filtered coffee. Put ice in it. And that's exactly the iced coffee I want. Filtered coffee with ice. Perfect. I go, yeah, no sugar. Just put milk or cream, and I'm fine. He's like, okay. So then I see this cocksucker, bro. Gino was treating, so he fucking gets the coffees. His coffee's looking shitty, and he's like, I'm not going to like this fucking coffee. I go, do you want to leave now? He's like, no, at least pick up the thing. He's grabbed my iced coffee. He told me in front of me, ice and filtered coffee, right? But what does this fucker do? Takes the ice, puts the filtered coffee, then starts putting all those cream shit, the different flavored stuff, to change the color. I didn't ask for any of that shit. I even said no sugar. Puts it in, mixes in the blender, gives it to me in front of him after we paid. In front of him, I went to the garbage in there and I threw it in the garbage and we left. I was like, you literally just told me what you're going to give me and I'm looking at you do something else.
Yeah, that's retarded.
Like, what the fuck's going on? And then he tried his coffee. He's like, fuck, this is garbage. So he threw it. Then we're like, fuck, there's no coffee. Everything's closed. Dude, it's a ghost. It's just crackheads everywhere. It's just crackheads. So there's nothing to do. So we're going around looking for different stuff. And we found we went to the A&W, which took 20 minutes for 2 coffees. Just regular coffee. And there's shit coffees at A&W. Like,
yeah. What do you expect?
And they don't have the same thing like McDonald's or Tim Hortons where depending on the size, when you say 1 cream or milk, it's proportionate to the size of the cup you're getting. Not there. So like
half of it was cream.
Yeah, or no, it was less because we got smaller ones. So like the cream, it wasn't enough for it was just weird. We were like, ugh, we can't get. I used to be able to get coffee, whatever I wanted when I was at the Nest, let's say, and now there's nothing around there. You have to Uber Eats if you want something. But there was a lot of crackheads outside.
Fuck.
A lot of crackheads asking for money, all that. It was crazy outside. Yeah, and there was a guy fighting with his girlfriend. Yeah, there was a guy fighting with his girlfriend. We were walking by. We were eavesdropping on a conversation. And because they were loud, but I felt bad. She was this smoking hot broad. And she's telling him like in French, what the fuck is this? You don't introduce me to your parents. They don't even know I exist. I talk about you to my mom all the time and all this and that. And this guy was like such a douchebag. Like she was so much better than him.
Oh shit.
And me and Gino are like, bro, what the fuck? So like this guy's like playing it off. Like, yeah, he doesn't tell his friends like he's embarrassed of her. And this girl's a smoke show.
Fuck.
Yeah. And
why would he be embarrassed though? I don't understand.
I don't know. He was just playing it like, nah, bitch. He was playing it like that, yeah. I was like, and she was fucking crying at one point. And we're like, God damn, this girl doesn't realize how hot she is.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, he was like, he didn't want to introduce her to his parents or some shit, or tell them about it. Like his friends didn't know that they were dating. From what we can hear, it's pretty funny. We had a good laugh with it.
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the right. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it could be a million. Like I told him, I go, for all we know, she's nuts.
Yeah.
She's nuts. So he's like, I'm gonna try to bang her a bit and not tell anyone.
Well, kind of like what happened with, the video. You remember that?
Your video?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, that was fucking hilarious, bro.
Should we talk about it or no?
We could if you want, yeah.
I don't care. I'm down.
It was just funny because someone sent Poseidon a TikTok that was made about him. It was in French, and they were saying my most embarrassing relationship. And she's like, look, I'm not going to say who it is. I'm not going to name names, but she made it pretty obvious. He does a podcast with Mike Ward, Pantelis, like it was pretty obvious that it was either me or him. And then 10 seconds in, you're like, oh yeah, it's clearly Poseidon. Like she made it so obvious without saying your name that it was you.
Yeah.
And then she starts talking about how, this is why I find it funny. It's just what you were mad at made me laugh. So basically what she says is, and she was right that you were an asshole. We all know that you're an asshole. We agreed with her.
That's fine. I never shied away from that.
So then she goes, yeah, this fucking guy, and I really cared about him. We were together for like 8 months, which they weren't together. That's bullshit. You're just banging stuff. That I know was a lie because I remember during that situation. Anyways, so he told me I should do better in English, so I should start watching his podcast, which he never said that. But and then so the first episode I fall on in his English episode, it's him destroying me in front of 50,000 people. You didn't destroy her. You just said that she's not girlfriend material.
Exactly.
Which made her cry, apparently, which was sad. I didn't want her to cry, but I remember that.
But what?
Because you said she's not girlfriend material. Anyways, you didn't name her, but she knew it was for her. And she goes, then I started freaking out, and I did all that I could for him. I learned a recipe so I could make him that soup that he likes. And she said all this stuff, right? And then Poseidon looks at me. She's like, he's emotionally unavailable. I try to make him soup. He's an asshole. He doesn't call me. And he's like, bro, that's bullshit. She never made me soup. That's what bugged him, is that she lied about the soup. She lied about the soup. And then I looked at the comments, and the comments made me laugh. People were like, "Tu la fille de Québec?" People who were making fun of her in her comments, which made me laugh. And then somebody said, "Who gives a shit, bro? Pantelis is cuter." It was just funny.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Oh man, I made.
I told Mike said the best thing is if you comment.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa, we're getting 50,000 views an episode. Nice.
But I'm not gonna do that because of the whole,
What's crazy is actually audio and video is 50K now an episode. So she was right about that just by coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what did I want to say? You see that girl? That girl, I would never introduce her to my friends and family.
Obviously.
Never.
Yeah.
Like, I already knew. Like, when I started banging this bro, I was like, I think.
But she's not a smoke show. The girl yesterday was a fucking smoke show.
Really, eh?
Yeah. Oh, and you would have lost your mind because she crazy ass. She was wearing these short shorts where half her ass was hanging out. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You would have. I always think about you.
But maybe
I go, this is a Poseidon moment that he's missing. But I lived it with Gino instead.
I've become an old man now, bro. What did I want to say? But maybe that's why he doesn't want to show it to his friends and family. Bro, she has half her ass hanging out.
Maybe. I don't know, dude. Like I said, she could have been crazy, but it just looked funny to us that she was like a smoke show and she's crying. It's like, okay, just leave. Why are you crying over this guy?
Maybe the dude's laying down some good pipe on her.
Probably.
I don't know, you know?
I'm a lawyer. Who knows? It was just so fucking funny.
Because the thing is, you lay down some good pipe, bro. Like,
Perhaps you become a welder.
let's just say you become a very good welder, bro. Bitches be digging good welders, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Hey, it's a funny TikTok video. It's funny. I don't know who sent you. A fan? Who the fuck sent you?
Oh, yeah. Somebody sent it to me. She seems mad. He goes.
And he knew it was for you?
Yeah.
Did you realize when he sent it or when you started watching, you're like, wait a sec, I know her?
Well, I saw her face on
and you're like,
TikTok.
oh, fuck.
I was like, she made a video about me. And then I opened it and I was like, oh, this is funny.
Yeah.
It made my day, actually.
Yeah, that was a great video. Son of a bitch. And when she at the end, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
That's how she ends the video. And I was like, I agree with her.
I do.
I saw that. I was like, I agree. Fuck this kid.
I did numerous times a day. I fucked myself with my hand, bro. Just, you know.
Just for her.
Yeah. Just for her, bro.
Yeah. So it's fun now that you've entered the culture so much that mere innuendo, people know that they're talking about you. But she made it too obvious.
Yeah.
And then he has an English podcast. I was like, the only thing that surprised me was Viron. He was like, is this about you? I was like, what are you talking about?
But the English thing, I remember I was like, what the fuck? I never told her like
to learn English. What about the soup thing? You told her to learn how to make soup a certain way.
I never.
Who eats soup that often? Like, why do you want soup that
First of all, you know that's a lie. You know how you know, bro. I refuse to eat soup other than my mother's. My mother makes the best goddamn fucking soups. So
your mother makes the best soups.
My mother's soups are up here, and every other soup is below in my book.
And what kind of soup does your mother make?
All kinds.
Lipton chicken noodle?
No. Lentil, which is fakes.
That's not soup.
Fasolada, kotosupa, psarosupa. What else?
You just started naming stuff that no one's going to understand unless they're Greek.
Yeah. Well, chicken soup, fish soup.
What the fuck is fish soup? That sounds disgusting.
It's basically fish with like, then the soup, it's carrots. It's like a stew, but with fish.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know about that.
Also, I know what happens to soups in restaurants. So that's why I would refuse to eat soups outside.
Tell me.
Well, just all kinds of shit falls in them, bro.
Oh, I know. I've thrown shit in restaurants. But what kind of stuff have you witnessed?
A knife.
A knife in the soup?
With other food, like, that probably somebody licked.
How did it end up there?
It just fell. Somebody was transporting a plate and just bloop.
And then what happened? They just left it in there?
Yeah. Because it's burning, bro. You're not going to go fucking, you know what I mean?
But at least remove the soup. The soup is now contaminated.
Well, the soup was not removed, my dear sir. It's the same thing about it. You're going to throw away a whole fucking thing, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we would do that. But you know what place I'm talking about, too.
I know exactly what place you're talking about. I've never had the soup there, thank God. You know what I never understood? Some places that give jumbo shrimp for no reason. Like, it's not even like a seafood dish. And like, you'll get some fries, get yourself a steak, we'll give you 2 jumbo shrimp. Why are you giving away shrimp? Like, I didn't ask for shrimp. You know
maybe because they thought they could add it to the menu, but then they realized nobody bought it because it's not really...
Like, we have too many jumbo shrimp.
Yeah, because the thing is, if you're not a seafood place, and then you try to get a little creative with a menu like that, and then people are like, it's weird, it's not a seafood place.
Yeah.
So they're not going to buy it. And then they're like, fuck, we got to give them away, right?
You know what's weird? You know, when you're going against your menu, you know when it actually worked, but then they stopped it? Years when I was young, McDonald's had pizza.
Yo.
And I don't know if it's just because I was a child, but I think it was awesome.
Yeah, it was. I had it too when I was a kid.
I don't know what was in it. It might be like Pizza Hut, which is just shit, but it might be like that.
I think it was pan style pizza. Because if you have the pan pizza from Domino's or Pizza Hut, it's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, but it's all shit for you.
Of course.
It's terrible,
But
those
it's
pizzas.
delicious.
It's all salt and shit. Yeah. So yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I was thinking about that. That actually worked, and yet they stopped it.
There was a reason, though. I had found on...
Was it too expensive or annoying to make? Maybe it took too much time.
Annoying. I think it was too annoying.
Because they have to be quick.
At the time, exactly. I think at the time... Because now Domino's, the pizza's ready in like about 5 minutes. You know that, right?
Yeah, it's like a conveyor belt.
Yeah, it's a conveyor belt. You throw the pizza in about, I think, 8 minutes. Bro, the pizza...
But that's all they do.
Exactly.
McDonald's, you got to do your fucking stupid burgers and nuggets and shit fries.
I want to Google this, actually. Of why they discontinued.
I don't think they needed to make a press conference about that, bro. I don't think there's public information out there. They just stopped serving it. They have a lot of stuff they take off their menu for different reasons, like the McRib.
The McRib. What's the whole trip on that? I've seen people freak out about that.
Yeah, it used to be delicious. I don't think I've ever had a McRib. I haven't eaten McDonald's, like actual McDonald's food, and I can't even remember the last time. Like that's all like years. The last time I bought something from McDonald's was at the Comedy Nest a few weeks ago. I bought coffee, and I got everyone else donuts at because that McDonald's has like the McCafe, so they sell like little donuts and shit.
Yeah, they just added that.
Yeah.
Me, I'll have the cafe frappe from there. It's nice, but it's way too sweet.
Yeah, I try to avoid their sugar. Dude, there's so much like there. Sometimes I'll see something and I'll go look online. They have like how much sugar's in it, whatever. Dude, some of these places they give you drinks that there's more sugar than you need in like 4 or 5 days.
God,
in just a drink.
That's insane.
That's how people explode because you don't think, right? So you have the drink, then you continue your day. You're eating different stuff you're putting in, and you've already passed your intake of what you need.
Fuck. I've never had a Big Mac
Olga
in my
says
life.
they took the pizza away because it took too long to cook. 11 minutes. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've never had a Big Mac in my life.
Honestly, that surprised the fuck out of me because that was like the best thing on their menu.
I don't know why. For some reason, it disgusted me.
But you never had it.
Just the view of it. I don't know why.
You have a burger disgusted you? I don't get it.
The Big Mac itself. Something about the sauce.
The sauce of the Big Mac was the big
Really?
thing. Yeah, the Big Mac sauce was insane. It was like vinegar and shit. It was very good.
Really?
Yeah. I'm thinking about it now and like, fuck, that shit was delicious.
You've had a Big Mac?
Of course I had a Big Mac. Why wouldn't I have a Big Mac? Everybody's had a Big Mac.
I think it's because when I was a kid, there was a kid in our class that ate so many Big Macs, he got sick.
Like as a contest?
No, he was just fat and he would eat a lot. Like he was obese. Like he was very big for a kid.
But I'm sure he ate more than just Big Macs.
No, all he had was Big Macs and he ate like a ton of them that day.
Okay, that day. But what do you mean? How many Big Macs did a kid?
I think he ate like 8.
Who bought him 8 Big Macs?
It was a trip. I think his parents gave him money or some shit.
And he bought himself 8 Big Macs?
Yeah, or some shit like that. And he puked after. And I think ever since that day, I'm like, I'm never eating Big Macs.
Oh, you thought it was the Big Mac's fault?
Yeah.
It wasn't the obese kid eating 8 of them on a school trip.
Well, look, I was a dumb kid, bro.
It's funny how that works.
I just associated he eats Big Macs and he's puking. It's like how I can never mix vodka with beer ever again in my life.
Vodka and beer?
Yeah, when I
you
was
shouldn't be mixing vodka and beer.
Because when I was in Greece...
You mean like as a drink?
No. Yeah, well, in Greece, what they would do is they call it the povricho.
Yeah.
They basically have a giant fucking jug of beer, and they pour a bottle of vodka in it, and they mix it up, and you drink that. And I got sick off that, and I puked, like, I defaced the statue, basically, because I puked on a statue.
Yeah, you're not supposed to mix that kind of stuff.
And, like, I would never drink that ever again in my life.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it is kind of disgusting. I don't know how I drank that. I was already drunk to begin with.
When you had that, you're saying you were already drunk to begin with?
I guess so. I didn't taste it. But the beer in Greece is generally very good.
Yeah, if you're just having beer.
But and then like I was with Legacy. Legacy got me black coffee, like very good black coffee, and like I guess I was sobering up as I was drinking it at the same time, and then like it was too strong, because it could be a little way too strong. I go ugh, and I just spilled the coffee, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
You spilled it on him?
No, I spilled it on the floor. I was like, "Oh, it's too strong," and I was like in my drunkenness, I was like, "Oh, it's too strong," and I just spilled it, and there were other people there. I'm like, "What are you doing? It's good coffee." They were like, "Freaking out! You know how Greeks are with coffee." Like, what are you doing? I'm like, "Oh, it's too much."
You're malaka, bro. Yeah, it's still 1-1, guys. They're in injury time right now.
Injury time? What does that mean?
Bro, leave me alone, mister. I played soccer growing up. It doesn't know what fucking injury time is.
I never knew the terms.
6 minutes, bro. God damn it. But there's 4 left. Okay.
Oh, they added plus 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what injury time is. I just always called it plus time. Because it's added, so it's plus. Like, if they do plus 3, so I just called it plus time.
I go fuck yourself. Yeah, Poseidon was only playing during injury time, yeah. They're subbing him in so they could waste more time.
Well, I was a fat kid, bro.
I scored a nice goal yesterday in hockey.
Oh,
nice top
shit.
corner, yeah.
Yeah? Slap shot?
No, wrister. No, actually, it wasn't a wrister. Yeah, it was a slap shot, yeah. But it wasn't it was one of my snapshots.
Like a little... Pow!
Yeah, I was running down. We were coming in, I think, like it was like a 2-on-2. And then he basically the player drew the guys towards him. So he passed it to me. I was open, and then I took it. I started going in, and then I was like, "Fuck it!" Shot it, went bang right top corner. I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I needed that because it was my first game back in months, bro. So shit.
Fuck.
I wasn't even playing back. I was playing up front because I was gonna be a liability in defense.
Yeah.
So and I was tired. So it did good. I was like, okay, I gotta get back into this.
Fuck.
I got a good assist too, but yeah, dude, it's so hard getting back into it.
No.
Oh, I was so tired. But then the only reason I scored is because I got my second win too in the third period. Because towards the second, I was finished, but I couldn't even breathe. And that's what always happens to me. And I don't know if everybody goes through this. It used to always happen to me playing sports. I don't know if every athlete, every person goes through this, but I have you get a second wind.
Yeah, that's happened to me a lot. Also, the second wind, that happens to me a lot now. Because now the only form of cardio I really do is boxing. So, what I'll do is I'll hit the bag a few times, hit the bag, bing, bang, boom. I'm out of breath and shit. But then, as I'm hitting the bag, I'm hitting it all, weak and shit. I'm like, fuck. I'm tired. But then it's, the second wind. I get back and I'm hitting the bag hard again next thing you know.
Yeah.
So...
Because it happens in hockey all the time, but it's not like an instant thing. It's not like I'm tired and I'm not tired. I go all the way down to zero energy. We're in the second or the third is starting, let's say. I've depleted all my reserves.
No.
And then instantly, my breath comes back, and now I have, my tank is almost full. It's the weirdest fucking thing.
Do you think it's more psychological?
No, because I feel it. I could breathe better. It's like you pass this little threshold. Because I remember in ball hockey, the same thing used to... Oh my God. Oh, Italy almost won. Yeah. Was a good try. But yeah, it used to happen to me. I remember when we were playing before too when I was younger. And I used to know it though. I used to be tired in the second, dead, and I was like, okay, this is good. I'm gonna deplete myself completely. I'm gonna get my second win, and I'll be fine. And that's what would happen. And I'd be running around the third period. Yeah, it's not a myth. Second wind is real because of endorphins. Yeah, no, it's not a myth, Marie. I live it. Anybody who says it's a myth is bullshitting. I've done it for years.
Endorphins? What are endorphins?
Marie Renee is in the middle of explaining. Let her explain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just gonna write it down. I think it's just, I don't know. You get, it's kind of like the adrenaline. It's kind of like how adrenaline is real, and you feel it when you're in an intense moment, whether you're playing sports or something. It's the same thing. You can't describe it out of nowhere. If you don't need it, it's not happening. But just because it's not happening when you don't need it doesn't mean it's not real. Because I've been in games where my adrenaline, and then everything, time just slows down a bit.
Yeah.
Time just slows down and I see things differently and all that. But I don't control it. I can't be on. It's just, if the moment calls for it, it happens.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the second wind. It's just to me, the way I could describe it, if someone's never played competitive sports or anything like that, the way it happens is think of a replacement of a battery. The battery's down and you're like, oh fuck, okay, the battery's down. And then you just replace the battery. So the thing's just operating as normal again. That's how it feels.
Yeah.
Because then I could breathe. It's not like I could run a bit more and then I'm down again. It's kind of like I just started the game over. I have all kinds of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that shit.
Yeah, it's more
all right, full time is done, Poseidon. 1-1. We're going to extra time.
Ooh, so that means
There's minimum 2 halves of extra time, and then penalty shootouts if it calls.
How many minutes of extra time? Sorry.
2 15-minute halves.
Okay, so it's
half hour.
Okay. Well, what's that called? Is that called golden goal? What's it called?
No. There's no more. A golden goal hasn't been a thing in years.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's two halves of extra time, no matter what.
Okay.
You could score 10 goals, 1 goal, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Who's ever winning at the end of it wins, or if they're still tied, penalty shootout.
Fuck. And it's the final, so it's really going down to that, huh?
Well, I mean, I've already witnessed 2 very exciting penalty shootouts in this tournament already, Poseidon.
Yeah, they had the other one with Spain, was it?
Spain, France, Switzerland, and then Switzerland, Spain, and then Italy, Spain. It's been fucking exciting. But I remember the Spain-Italy one was good, and the Switzerland, fucking France was intense too. Yeah, so what is she saying, Marie-Renee, with her science? Endorphins will do that to you. Your body is relaxed, but your mind is clear. Yeah, that's what happens when I have like adrenaline, when it's like I did that on Friday too. When I was doing stand-up at the theater in French. Everything just calm. As soon as I got out there, everything was just calm. I calmed down, and I took my time. I wasn't like, scram. I was like, yeah.
You've
Second wind easily explained for Poseidon. You ever see Hulk Hogan Hulk up?
No.
No? Where they're punching him in the face and he's just like, he's hulking up, yeah, and then he goes to the leg drop. That's basically a second wind. You think he's down, but he starts hulking up. That's kind of what a second wind is. You just start hulking up out of nowhere. You start doing this to the referee. Yeah.
But what did I want to say? Yeah, you hit flow.
I've never puked on the bench, by the way. Just call me says, but I had. I have played hockey with people who would puke on the bench. Pappas did that one time. Remember when we first started playing with him?
Well, that time I played once with you. You remember? I almost puked.
I've never had that feeling, and I hurt. Like say I go crazy and I haven't played in a while. It hurts. Like my lungs are hurting because you're breathing. But I've never had the nausea. Like I've never had the sensation of puking. So I used to when I had friends that were good and they would run and then they'd go to the bench and puke. I always thought it was something else. I never realized that. Everybody's body's different. Just when they overexert, they want to puke. I always thought that it was related to them eating before or something. I never realized that just some people, when they breathe too heavy and they just want to regurgitate.
I don't get nauseous, but I think me it has to do with the fact that I'm a smoker. That the puking.
My buddy that kept puking was also a smoker.
Okay, the puking I think has to do, for me at least, the fact that I'm a smoker. When you work like that, your lungs are expanding and everything. They need to take up more air. But when you smoke, you have a lot of guck stuck in tar stuck in your lungs and shit. Speaking of guck, I found something out. I think you're gonna find it funny.
I don't want to get disgusted.
No, you're not gonna get disgusted. You have a lot of tar and shit. So I think the puking is that it's getting rid of your sinus, because your sinus is blocked when you're a smoker. Also.
Oh, interesting.
So I think when that puking, it's clearing out all the blockages. Exactly. I think that's what it is. But then you smoke again, and then it gets reblocked. Anyways, it's a vicious cycle. But speaking of guck and tar and shit, in South Korea, in a school, there is a professor who figured out he can turn poop into energy.
What is he doing in my toilet?
So basically, in the school, the students are motivated to at least poop once a day in the school, and then when they poop, they can buy food with it. Or they can buy books. So basically, the more they poop, they have a currency that accumulates. It's called Gool, GGOOL, and they can buy books and they can buy food with it. Because with that poop, they can turn it into energy. So one person's poop a day can power up a car for 3/4 of a mile.
That's not even a mile, though.
Yeah, but still, take like 1,000 people pooping. That's almost. Well,
what do you want me to do, bro? I'm driving. I gotta find someone that wants to take a shit.
No. But they were just using it as an example. You know what I mean? Like how much energy you can produce from one person's poop. So like 1,000 people can produce enough for 750 miles for a car.
Do we get paid for this?
No, but they can. Like I said, they make a currency called Gool, and they can buy food and books from the school.
So a school is asking its students to shit for them on camera.
No.
And they're paying them in food.
No. You just go to the bathroom because they can produce energy from that poop. They can power up the school, right?
What?
Yeah. And basically what they can do...
Does the quality of your poop matter?
I don't think so. But I think it has to do with quantity. So obviously the more you poop, the more Gool you make. And the more Gool you make, the more food and the more books you can buy from the school.
And then eat the food and the books and produce more poop.
Exactly.
Poseidon?
Yes.
I guess we could announce this here. We're moving to South Korea. We're going to be the Ghoul Kings.
Especially me, bro.
He just spent 8 hours taking a shit.
Where does it come from? It's endless.
Yeah, and like he still has lost 0 weight. We don't know how this is possible. He's just eating and it's coming out. That would be cool if you can. That would be cool to have ways to make energy yourself at home. So you don't have to rely on someone else. I'm not saying shitting. It could be anything. But that would be amazing to get off the grid.
Yeah, and everyone's fully sustainable.
That's why I kind of think like solar energy, even if they'd figure out how to keep it. Because I think one of the things about solar energy is, let's say you take energy in from the sun when it's at its peak. It doesn't stay in forever. You can't contain it. You get it? So if you're in a place that has a lot of sun, sometimes not a lot of sun, other times.
Bullshit.
What do you mean?
I think once you captured the energy from the rays and it's stored as energy, I think you can store it.
What they're saying is, this is what I've looked into, is that you can't always. It's not like forever. It's kind of like batteries too. Batteries lose their energy after a while, like even a laptop or anything. You know, there's always a little bit that depletes. Anyways, so I think they would never, even if they figure a way around that, and you could just a little bit of sunlight could give you a lot of energy or whatever. I don't think they would allow that to just be done publicly, because then you could just get off the grid.
Exactly. You don't need Hydro-Quebec
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly. You don't need your hydro or whatever. You don't need the government. You just pay money to get like a solar panel or whatever and repair that when needed. But you'd have like just stores of energy. I don't think they would allow that.
Imagine you could do it with your own poop.
That would be even better.
Like your own, like my house would always be lit up. I'm just always shitting.
Just you eating fiber all the time. What are you doing, bro? Oh, I don't like to live in darkness.
Everyone else is having power outages, bro. They're all struggling to take a shit, bro.
Yeah, there's one house that's lit up. Everyone else is constipated.
Oh, shit.
Whenever Poseidon has diarrhea, he offers his services to the neighborhood kids. He's like, just tell your parents, bro, $20 an hour. I'll recharge their batteries.
Oh, shit. I turned it into an 8-hour shift thing. I'm just fucking...
But the future would be stuff like that, but I get nervous about the government putting its hand in everything.
Well, so long as the government always makes its cut, right?
What I'm saying is it's not just a cut, is they need you at some capacity to always be dependent on them. Right? For anything. Even leaving the country, you can't depend on your country. Let's say you hate your country, but you want to leave, you have to get a passport. You have to deal with your country. There's no way around it, you know, and that's just a small example. I'm saying like there's got to be some kind of checks and balances and controls. Another thing is where you are, where you live. That's what the census is. They want to know as much as they can. So I don't think if you could develop it, well, you could charge your own car. You don't need gas. You could, power your own home, all that stuff. I don't think they'd be down with that.
Of course not.
Yeah.
They're like and you know what's crazy, bro? They've taken all these tactics straight from the mafia.
I think everybody. I've been watching a documentary on Netflix about tyrants. You seen it?
No.
It's about tyrants. They talk about Saddam Hussein, what he did. What's his name? Fucking Gaddafi. Dude, Gaddafi was crazy. I don't know if you remember Gaddafi. He had those. The women that were all around. They were just hot chicks in soldiers' outfits. Like they were his guard that would protect him. The elite units were all these hot chicks. You didn't know that?
No.
That's what he had. Yeah. Now apparently, like I would think, okay, they're just the best women soldiers and the hottest ones, and they become. But what he would do is he would go from like village to village, and he would pick out the hottest chicks that he liked.
Really?
That's all he would do, and then he would rape them. What? Yeah, those women. I didn't know that. Those women were getting raped.
Why?
Yeah, because he's a fucking asshole.
But he didn't need to.
No, he didn't need to, but he's an asshole, yeah.
Bro, you literally have pussy on demand, bro.
He's an asshole, yeah.
You run the country.
They all did that, all those times.
Why?
Saddam did crazy shit too. They're all, because they're psychopaths. Dude, as Saddam Hussein, when he was killing Kurds and Iraqis and Iranians, I was like, look, it happens. But I found out when he was a kid, he would kill little animals and torture them. I drew the line right there. I was like, that's unacceptable. The rest of your behavior is okay. But when he was a kid, he was already a psychopath. He used to walk around with a metal pole, and he used to fight, like hit people, intimidate people and shit like that.
Really?
And then he would kill little kids.
What?
He would kill little animals. Little kids, Jesus Christ. Yeah, he would kill little animals. But he would harass little kids. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're all fucked.
But I don't understand, bro. So it really is you're fucked in the head.
Yeah, if you do tyrannical shit, you have to be a fucking psychopath, and you use all the other stuff as a disguise, basically. So you go, I'm really patriotic. I just care about the country. You don't, because people who are nationalists, patriots or whatever, they're gonna do everything that's in the best interest of that country, of that country. So like now they use nationalist, they don't use the word properly because they call anyone that they don't like or bad, they call them a nationalist, right? But a nationalist isn't a bad thing. You care about your country, that means that you'll take care of the people in the country. But most of these people, they call themselves nationalists. They're not nationalists because they don't give a shit about their neighbors. They treat people in the country like shit. They use it as a guise to trick the low IQ to be like, well, you're part of Canada, right? Yeah, I am part of Canada. You love Canadians? Yeah, look, it's all about Canada. It's like, all right, but then you're torturing Canadians. This is just an example of how they secret police. They don't help the people locally. They nationalize everything, so private businesses go down, so you can never grow, you can never do stuff. It's all fucked up. Same thing with communism. It's all fucked up. They say it's good, we keep it in. It's good for everyone here. Everyone wins. They don't. The people at top win, the regime wins, and everyone else struggles at the bottom of a pit that you can never climb out of.
No.
Because there's no more private industry. It's all closed off. It's all government. You can't really create stuff. You can't. Any creative person, any entrepreneurial person dies in communism. Yeah. And Erica Suarez, we had her on the podcast. I didn't ask her. I asked her backstage. I didn't realize because I was like, wait a second. So, because she had said that her father was Cuban. He escaped, obviously. I go, how does your father feel about communism? She's like, he hates communism. Mama, he escaped Cuba. I was like, I like your dad. I was like, I like your dad. He played for the Expos. He played for the Expos and the Red Sox.
Shit.
Yeah, it was a baseball player, she told me, yeah.
Oh shit, that's dope.
So he literally escaped communism and then fucking he's like, fuck this, I'm living the dream. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He lived the dream.
But all the Cubans that have escaped from Cuba are like, yo, what the fuck? You know, like they see what's happening in politics now and they're like, yo, guys, like chill the fuck out. I had a coworker who was Cuban, by the way. And his father, I think, had to escape. His father escaped. And bro, he's like, bro, are you guys fucking insane? Because his father probably told him stories of what was going on in Cuba and shit. And, you know, that was back in those days, too. Bro, he's like, bro, people are fucking cracked, bro.
People are idiots, but it's always kids. It's always kids here. Even in Quebec, there's always kids here that go to school. They learn whatever the fuck their idiot teachers tell them about socialism. And they always say the same thing. Real communism hasn't happened yet. All the stuff that you talk about, like Russia, you know, the USSR, fucking Vietnam, all that shit. They go, it's not. The reason why I fucked up is because it wasn't real communism. This is gonna be real. They all have the same dumb excuse.
Yeah, or it wasn't done properly.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, you're the one who's gonna do it properly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, it was done properly. That's the problem. You know, no, that is the problem. Is that it was done properly. The problem is that these are things that look great on paper. They don't translate well in real life. Because it all, small scale, everything, small scale, me and you right now, it's like, yo, between me and you, when we need something, we'll just trade with each other. That works small scale.
Yeah, of course.
When we're 2 people. When we're 50 people, there's already a problem, right? Because if the 50th guy already has all the water bottles he needs, you can't tell him, no, you can only trade for, he's like, no, I have water bottles. I don't need more water bottles. I need food. No. We can only trade water bottles here. He's like, well, fuck you. I have water bottles. How about I sell my water? No, you can't do that. You can only trade. You know what I mean? You can't. Well, the second you start getting more and more people, there needs to be you need to have diverse ways of doing things. You need to create different things.
No,
you know, it's not that simple. I'll trade you a video camera for a cupcake. That could work between 2 people. But the third guy, he wants to give his video camera away. He doesn't want a fucking cupcake. He wants goddamn cash so he could buy something else.
Yeah.
You know. Anyways, all this shit's stupid.
It is. Didn't a guy in I think, where was this? Was it in South America? I think he traded his way up until a McLaren from an egg. Did you see this? He got an egg.
I heard about that. I don't know how real it was.
And he kept trading until he got to the McLaren.
Yeah, I heard about that. But it sounds like it would make a good Netflix documentary.
Yeah.
Because that kind of shit, if it happens, it doesn't need like a written story. That's good, like a fun video with graphics and shit to show like he got this and then he went there. That'd be fun to see. It's like a video game. Remember, you used to trade one thing, get another thing, and all that. Yeah. Anyways, you can't do that in a fucking country. And yeah, you have to be careful. Just like when they're nationalizing everything. When they're not, like, you have to be fucking careful. You need, and that's the thing that Gino noticed yesterday. He told me, and it was so interesting. Everything was closed down, right? And he's like, bro, isn't this fucking eerie that like this was so lively right before this part of St. Catherine, and it took years to make it clean and nice and all that. And then now it's all crackheads again. It's all fucked up outside the club. All the stores have closed. Because what's going to happen? They're empty, right? Now, if you don't have money, because all these people lost their money, even when things starts up again, loans are hard to get, all that. If you can't have a business loan and you don't have any money, how are you going to start a business, right? So if all the businesses, the only thing that's left are the big box stores, right? If you used to be able to go to like 3 different stores to buy a wrench, but now only Walmart exists, then technically you're kind of nationalizing everything. Because then it's like 3 companies that have every store. It's dangerous. The second you start thinking out, that means that the middle class slowly starts to disappear. Because then if everything goes in the way where you can't create it, you can't be an entrepreneur, there's no money for it, there's no chance taking, there's this class of the workers, and there's the people that own the business, and you're never going to become one of the owners, right? You just always work your whole life. You don't have enough money to create. Then you're fucked. You just create a 2-class system. You got rid of the middle class.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's how you get rid of the middle class. So it's fucking scary. Like I was looking at oh fuck, that does suck. All these people, like I was thinking the stores like this closed. That's like, let's say 3 people that own it, then their families. Like every place is affected. There's multiple people affected by the closing of that store, from employees to owners to all that. And then it trickles down. You're like, holy fuck. How do you get back on your feet if you lost everything? Like our boy, who the restaurant, the whole thing, they fucked him over and all that shit.
Yeah.
So he put in all his money that he saved up to start it. And then because of a scam, he lost everything. And now, what's he going to do? The money's been stolen. The money was taken, So now what's he going to do? He lost everything.
Yeah.
He has to start over. So it's fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard out there, bro. Especially nowadays. It's very hard out there.
No, it's just crazy for that, because one of the beautiful things of North America, that, and especially in the States too, just having the free market and the American dream that everyone talks about. Also in Canada, it's the same kind of dream that out of nothing, if you work hard enough, you could make anything, right? And a lot of people have done that. But now if it continues like this, we're going to get to a point where we're going to have at least a generation that no matter how hard they work, they're never going to be able to attain that level. They're going to, just like generations before us, like after Great Depressions and stuff, where you're basically one generation, you got to throw it in the garbage. They're just there to work.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's terrible.
It's fucking crazy, yeah. Oh, wow. That was close. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, the match is still going on, huh?
Yeah, they're arguing, they're yelling. A lot of stress. I'm watching you and I'm watching the Italians. A lot of stress. One step away from feudalism, Marie Renee says. Yeah, it's very scary. Like, there's let's say if you're working right now and sometimes you don't realize, you're like, oh, but I'm working right now. But, you should be working, and you should be options. If you want, there should be options to move up in the company at some point. Like, if you started a place and you're like, all right, I'm here, I'm base level, and my goal is to be here for my entire life, that's crazy. That's very few people that think like that. No. Like, no one, let's say you love McDonald's and you start working at McDonald's. No one who loves McDonald's that starts working at McDonald's is like, I'm going to be mopping this my entire life. They might be like, I want to become assistant manager, manager, maybe district manager. You have to have the ability to move up because you need more money after. You have more expenses and you learn more skills. So you're like, why the fuck would I still mop the floor? I could do the cash register now. Why the fuck would I just do the cash register? I could help with the schedules now. I know how this place works. I could help with ordering. I could, you're supposed to get better and move up. If you can't move up anymore, and your whole life you have to spend whatever job you have just doing that task like a robot, bro, that sucks, bro. That kills you.
Yeah, it kills the soul, as they say.
Yeah, because you're like, fuck, where I am right now, I'm gonna be here in 30 years. That's scary, bro. That's very, very scary.
That sends shivers down my spine. And you know what's crazy? You say that, and I know a few people like that. And as soon as you say that, I see them in my head right away who they are.
Yeah. It's like the joke I had told Dano once. I was laughing at him because when he started working at the hospital, something funny had happened. Oh, I'll tell you that in a second. But because he goes, at this hospital, I was born in this hospital. He goes, and now I work there. And then I go, fuck, bro, that sucks, bro. It's like you've done nothing with your life. You're born there, now you're there. He's like, what? Wait, no, this is a good thing. He goes, it was funny. But no, for him, that was a good thing. But it was just funny thinking about that. Like, you're at the same place. That's the danger. But the funniest thing that happened to him was he had posted, because it was a good job, and he posted, oh, I'm there now, whatever. And we have a friend. I haven't seen him in a long time. He was always a little off. And on the picture on Facebook, he had like, I work here now. He's all happy at the hospital. And people are congratulating him. It's a good thing. I'm happy. Everyone's happy. Like, yo, good job, this and that. And then one of our friends writes, yeah, that's where my grandmother died. And just killed the vibe. You see the thread changing, and then you don't know what to do. Like people are like, "Do I like that? Do I what do I?"
Well, why would you comment that?
Exactly, but it was just because that was his connection to that hospital.
Yeah, but it's a shitty connection, bro. Don't bring other people into your shittiness
I
too,
know,
bro.
but it was just funny. But I was dying, and then I texted him like, "Oh, bro," he's like, "I don't know what to do. Do I delete his comment?"
Shit.
Yeah.
I never understood that, by the way. Like, if you're a miserable person, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be honest. There have been moments in my life where
There have been moments. You remember when you were a misery container, a container of misere?
Yeah. But the thing is, I at least try my best to not let it leak onto other people. You know what I mean? I try to bottle it up and live it by myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you're living...
Until you eventually kill yourself or someone around you.
What do you mean?
It's not good to bottle it up too much, all your negativity.
No, not bottle it up, but I mean, at least try to not bring other people into it too. Because you know how the whole saying, misery loves company?
It does.
You know? I've always tried, like during my down, I've always tried not to bring other people into my misery too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But you know, sometimes it happens. Where was I going with this?
Nobody knows. You're the one going with it.
Oh, the whole thing with that comment there. Like, that's overdone, bro. Like, calm down. Like, you you don't have to, like, everyone's having a good time, you know, about that.
I know people like that. And you've done that a lot too, where you used to do that a lot too, where you would drag everyone down. So we'd be all happy. We'd be like, oh yeah, bro, you saw that movie. All right. And then you're like, yeah, bro, I think, I don't know how I'm going to get out of debt. You're like, what? The fuck does that have to do with anything? What are you talking about? Like, you have always those moments. I was like, bro, what are you saying? And you just throw, I was fired. I heard this guy died. But I know a lot of people like that they just throw in the worst possible story they could at that moment.
But the thing is to realize it and to grow out of that.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure at some point we've all kind of done that a little bit in our lives before we learn not to do that. You know what I mean?
Because the second you start infecting everyone around you, then you get even sadder because now there's nowhere to draw happiness from.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know? So, but yeah. You know, you just try to, what was it? Where did I see this? I think it was somebody that was talking about it. Something about living in the present moment.
Try to live the moment. Try to enjoy this.
Exactly. Try to live in the present moment because what happens is...
You know what the worst is, I think? Not even living in the past. I think the worst is living in the future.
It is worse.
Well, this is what I think. I think the future is anxiety and the past is depression.
You're 100% right. That's what they were saying.
Get the fuck out of here.
100%.
Who's they?
Well, in the video that I saw.
Really?
Yes.
Is it a good video?
It's a very good video.
Who made it?
It's I don't remember who, but it's supposed to be a not a motivational video, but a video like talking about things to help you.
I'm a goddamn retarded encyclopedia.
So the future.
That's what I'm just saying, because you don't know what's gonna happen, so you're anxious about it, and in the past you're thinking of all the shitty things and you're getting depressed. That's where my head was at.
The past is you're thinking of all your mistakes.
Yeah.
And the future is you're thinking of what can I do,
or what can go wrong,
or what can go wrong. But the thing is, if you keep doing that, you're going to miss your present opportunities. You get it?
Yeah.
So, but it's the human condition where we all do this, but it's just you got to find a way to break out of it to find your flow. You know what I mean? Just
I don't know why you said it like that. Was weird.
Well, because like how you know how you had hit your flow after the show, you felt everything was calm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You hit your flow. You weren't worried about the future. You weren't thinking about the past.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you were living in the present moment.
Hard to do.
Yeah, very difficult to do.
I'm living in the present moment right now while I'm watching the English and the Italians fight it out for European supremacy.
But that's fine. You're not thinking of what's to come. You're not thinking about the past.
No, I try not to think about the past.
You know?
But I do get caught worrying about the future.
Me too. That happens a lot. The past, not sometimes the past. Yeah, I go, I could have done this differently, this, that. I should have not done like the whole, like when I bullshitted yesterday and everything. Like a lot of it was like skulking, like fuck, I shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean?
Oh, did you think about I shouldn't have lied? I shouldn't have fucked
100%,
around.
100%. And I was thinking to myself, I should have just went.
What'd your girlfriend say?
She's like, okay, it happened. Just next time, don't fuck up and just go. Yeah. You know?
Did she say stop lying?
Well, no, we didn't have that conversation.
Does she know that you were bullshitting? Does she know why I was mad, or does she think I just have a short fuse?
Oh, no, I told her about that I shouldn't have said that. And she's like, it's okay, you fucked up. Just next time, move on. Stop skulking on it. So I have that issue too, where I sometimes skulk on it. Like skulk. It's not
I hate
skulk.
such things. Skulk.
Is it
Not,
sulk?
I don't think it's sulk. You're
Sulk,
not saying you're not saying it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have that issue sometimes where like I'll sulk.
You're just
sometimes.
sad. You sit there sad.
Yeah, I sit there sad. Oh, I could have done this. I could have. You know what I mean?
Many times you look like you're at the edge of crying.
It's not crying though.
I'm just saying.
I know what it looks like that, but it's not.
I'm just telling you what it looks like.
Oh. But yeah. So yeah, just the present moment. You know what I mean?
The moment presente.
Yeah. The anxiety, the future happens to me a lot at night.
What do you mean?
Happens to me a lot at night. The
Like
anxiety,
you get anxious? Yeah, a lot of people,
about the
you're in bed
future?
and you're thinking about
Yeah.
crazy shit.
That's one of the causes.
You ever think about crazy shit like robots and stuff, or just about your career?
I would say half.
Like you think about like the end of the world and stuff?
Not the end of the world, but like I think about like the grand scheme of things, you know, like shit like that. But then like sometimes like, but that isn't even real anxiety to me. That is just more like, ooh, it's interesting, and it'll kind of keep me up thinking.
Yeah.
Whereas opposed to the other one, where I think about my future and my career and shit, I'll be like, fuck, like, you know, like that'll get me really anxious. Like, am I gonna do the right thing? Am I gonna fuck up again? Am I gonna, sleep when I'm supposed to wake up? Am I gonna, all that shit just fucking.
Am I going to sleep when I'm supposed to wake up? When my alarm clock rings, am I going to be like,
Am I gonna
not
wake up?
today?
No. Am I gonna wake up like these are little things, but also like, am I gonna press the right button? You know, like all this shit all the time. You know what I mean? Plays like fuck. I gotta be careful. And I'm on edge. You know what I mean?
You're a crazy son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Which I think is the cause of part of the reason why I can't sleep sometimes at night.
You being a crazy son of a bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a video of the fans in England trying to sneak into the game. You saw that? They're fighting with the cops and shit. Yeah, people with no tickets. Like, yo, we can go watch this shit.
Really?
Storming the walls of the... oh, wow. England almost took it. Oh, it's not... They're not out of the woods just yet, the Italians. Oh, boy. Oh! No, that was... Oh, wow. This is very exciting. I'm stressed out.
I can't feel what you feel because I'm not seeing it.
Because you have no emotions.
No.
Because you're a goddamn psychopath. That's why you can't. Oh, I started watching something on Netflix last night. I didn't finish it, though. It's called something Fear, State of Fear, something Fear. It's like, it felt like it was Scream and Stranger Things mixed together. Something Fear Part 1 takes place in 1994. And then after that, I'm going to watch Something Fear Part 2, which is supposed to take place. It's like a prequel in 78. It's like a fun, it's like a fun horror, wacky...
I think I know what you're talking about. Is it like something with dark or
Maybe Dark
Fear of Dark? No.
Not Fear of the Dark. Fear Street. That's it. Joker Hardy got it. Yeah. Fear Street. So I just started watching it last night. I like first of all, I like that 90s feel. And I like the neon and stuff. Walkmans and such. So I was a little tired. So I couldn't watch the whole thing. I started watching when I came back from the nest. But I'm going to resume tonight probably. Relax a bit. I'm so sore. Fucking sore from hockey. So I'm not going to jog tonight. I'll go jog tomorrow. But so it seems it's fun. It really feels like Stranger Things and fucking Scream together.
Really?
That's what it feels like.
There was another one too from Netflix that was called Dark. I think it was called Dark. And it was a bit like Stranger Things, just more gruesome and dark. And
it's called Dark?
I think it's called Dark. Here, let's Google Stranger Things alternatives.
What the fuck kind of Google search is that? Stranger Things alternative. Everything is an alternative to Stranger Things.
No.
Yeah?
No, not everything. I mean, like...
yeah, you're saying the word alternative. You're not saying that it's similar. An alternative to watching Stranger Things is you can watch anything as an alternative.
No, that are similar. Anyways, whatever. Google knew what I meant. Google understood my retardation.
Jorge says, I think you're talking about Dark Tower.
No.
That was Stephen King, I think.
Yeah, that was Stephen King.
That was a shit movie.
They made a movie and it was a garbage movie with, what's his face there? Idris Elba and that kid there.
Matthew McConaughey.
What? No, Matthew McConaughey was... Yeah, he was in it. Matthew Mahogany was in it, yeah.
By the way, he's looking
villain.
greasy nowadays, huh? I saw he posted a video on the 4th of July. It's very weird. He looked like he was fucking high. He was wearing sunglasses, kept doing this. Like, we gotta talk as a nation. Like, yeah, it was fucking weird. I was like, how high this motherfucker be right now?
Well, he does smoke weed. I think he does smoke.
Yeah, except that was a coke rant. Oh, it's about to happen. No, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Poseidon, we might be going to penalties. If we go to penalties, we're gonna have to fucking show it. We're gonna have to show the screen.
Really?
You're gonna have to come next to me. Yeah, we can't just leave people.
Shit.
Yeah, we have no choice, right? Right? That's the decent thing to do.
Are we allowed though, or
We're not allowed, Poseidon, but sometimes, Poseidon, you got to break the rules. Sometimes, Poseidon, you got to be a rule breaker.
hold on? We have a controller, right?
What?
We have controllers, PlayStation controllers in here. We do, right?
Oh, you're gonna say that it's no? It clearly says TSN on the top of it. We're not gonna get away with that. Don't worry about it. But if they go to penalties, we're gonna have to. You know what kind of dirty sons of bitches we got to be if we don't do that.
But do you remember the guy that?
Maybe we don't put it full screen. We have to figure out a way so that they don't take it down. Because then there's no point if the stream gets cut off.
Because then we can kind of cut it a bit, right? No, you know what I'm saying. The price is way too high. You need to cut it.
It's gonna be exciting.
But do you remember the guy that would pretend to play a FIFA game, but he was just live streaming games?
It wasn't FIFA. There was a guy who did it with the UFC. This black kid. It was the funniest thing.
He did it with UFC, but
he was holding the UFC thing, and they thought it was a game.
No, but he also did it with a soccer game. He would do it with soccer. He would live stream soccer matches, and he was pretending to play FIFA.
That's smart.
So he got away.
Speaking of FIFA, they dropped a trailer for FIFA 22 today. Well, the trailer technically says nothing. Like, I hate these fucking, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's a person, like, say something. Say something about the fucking game. What's going to happen? I'm just waiting for Pro Evolution Soccer, the announcement on the 21st of July. That's all I care about.
The Pro Evo?
Yeah. We are already do too much stuff not allowed on the Discord. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean? What would we do that we're not allowed on the Discord? We don't do any illegal shit on the Discord. Hell sign, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Incriminating the whole gang here. He's a goddamn liability. Go take Hellsan out.
Goddamn.
Yeah, they are. No need to tell. YouTube knows everything. Yeah, that's true though. Yeah, YouTube knows everything. If basically, I think if I put the game on, I don't know what they use, what kind of fucking algorithms they match. Oh, this is the video stream of this or whatever the fuck. That's why people can't do it. That's how they catch you. Yeah. It's kind of like how they use voice. So if you're using music, it's just the sound.
Yeah.
They could do that with video.
Really?
Yeah, like that's the same as this. Oh, Grealish. Yeah, you got hurt because you went in for the slide tackle, bro. That's what happens.
But hold on.
I'm holding.
How do they know which channel you're taking it from, let's say?
Well, in this case, this one clearly shows the channel. But
no, but I mean, because all the movements from all the channels, the movements of the players are all the same. So how would they know?
Okay, you're not understanding. Well, because the logo of the channel is on the top right. That's number
so
one.
Identify the logo and shit.
But it doesn't. No, it doesn't identify. It doesn't need to identify the logo. The stream, like let's say for example, these movements that you just said it captures the movements are only allowed to be done by two channels. Let's say that have the rights. Any other channel showing those is clearly infringing on their copyright. You get it?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it takes. So let's say Okay. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, Hellsan is a loose end. We gotta tie it. Gotta cut that loose end. Yeah. Poseidon, get the gun.
I'm on it.
All right, good. Oh, they're making a last substitution. The Italians. You ever laugh when people say Italian?
Yeah, isn't that what white chicks? How white chicks say it?
Italian.
Italian.
You Italian? He's Spanish.
No, he's Spanish.
He's Spanish. Yeah, that's oh, dude, Messi won the Copa America with Argentina. It was very exciting. That nice little hangman goal by Di Maria. That was very exciting. Finally, he gets an international trophy with Argentina, Messi. It was good because he was about to fucking retire with that one. So that's good. Let's see here. Free kick. The English launch it in. Oh, Donnarumma grabs it. 5 minutes left, folks. 5 minutes left.
Have you seen the latest trend with Messi on TikTok?
No, what's this trend?
So it's dudes going.
It's just dudes duding around?
No, they go when she asked me how many inches I'm packing, and then they dress up in like soccer tires and they go like this, and then there's a video of Messi going like this.
3 inches?
As they're doing this, it cuts to Messi going
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
3 inches.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Bro, TikTok's a shit show, bro.
TikTok is a fucking shit show.
It's a fucking shit show. I understand how it's free though, because like you could basically do all the shit you can't do on YouTube. Let's say you could play other people's music
on tech. Yeah, but look, I think personally, like let's say the music stuff. I think on a long stream like this, I think if you guys listen to the bonus episodes on Patreon, which are only audio, and we could do whatever we want, you hear what I mean about playing music. I think it adds to the stream. I think it adds to the stream when you have good music playing in the background, just fucking around. I think it's great for the stream. On TikTok, I mean, there's short videos, so it's not like it's going to help you retain someone. What's going to help you retain someone is whether it's entertaining or not.
No,
but I think if they would change the rules to let you do it like Sirius XM or radio, where you can have like a music bed, that would be amazing for streamers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now there's 3-minute videos on TikTok too.
Yeah, but a 3-minute, it's not a podcast, bro. A 3-minute video is not like a long form. I'm going to sit there listening to my favorite TikToker.
Bro, the first
TikTok is Vine 2.0. That's what it is. Remember Vines?
Bro. Do you remember all the mashups of the Vines? All the best Vines?
No, I had one Vine that exploded.
Really?
Yeah, but it was a tweet that I had put up there. It was which one was it? I had one Vine that exploded, but then Vine stopped being a thing.
Yeah, well, what happened to Vine? They just closed doors? They weren't profitable?
Yeah, I don't know. Twitter bought Vine, I remember.
Yeah?
Yeah, but then there was nothing to do with it, I guess.
So they just shut it down?
Yeah, sometimes there's people that don't know how to make money with a product. There's people who don't know how to... monetizing is a big thing. Not being able to monetize, that happens now with... that happened with podcasting for years. Because there's some people that, okay, they're late, whatever. They didn't get into podcasting early, but there was people that got into podcasting when I got into podcasting. And then they stopped because they didn't know how to monetize or how to promote. And that's all and they're like, oh, podcasting doesn't work. Motherfucker, Rogan, $100 million, fucking, there's money. There's money in podcasting. Just because you stopped after 2 months or what, it's not, the problem wasn't podcasting. It's like people whose restaurants don't work. Like, oh, there's no money in restaurants. Well, no, there's many restaurants that make money.
But also you got to stick to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
like any business you open.
But everybody wants something instantly right now. I need it right now. It has to be instant or it's not going to work. I need to be famous on Instagram right now. It's not the way it works.
No.
You got to put a lot of energy in. It's like a relationship, bro. It's like a flower. You got to water that bitch every day. Oh, the English are making 2 subs now. Bro, they're going, there's 2 minutes left, Poseidon, and no one wants to go to penalty shootouts.
But you know what I think that means? I think that means that you were never really passionate about whatever venture you set out on in the first place.
Define passion, because you could be passionate and love something, but also be a lazy somehow bitch that doesn't want to do the work. Because that happens to you a lot. I see that you and then you just get lazy. But you do want something, but you just don't put in the energy. We've had discussions about this. Yeah. And I know that you do want something, but you just don't want to put the energy into it. I think laziness is the big thing. I don't think it's lack of passion. It's not just There's laziness. Lack of passion too, but I think laziness is the biggest culprit.
Also, what happened to me a lot too is I overthink a lot of shit. And I stress myself out for no fucking reason.
Yeah, but what does that change about you not putting in the work? Corner, Italy.
Meaning I'll exhaust myself overthinking everything.
Yeah, Jorge, that's very true. Long term is a lost concept. Yeah, because everybody wants short-term gains. They need it instantly.
Also, 50 Cent was talking about this in his book.
Yeah.
He feels like a lot of people in North America have lost the hustle.
Yeah.
Meaning, because you'll go to Europe, and most of the European nations are considered first country, right?
First world.
First world countries. But they haven't lost that hustle mentality. Even though we're living in an age where everything is instant,
They still work hard.
They still work hard.
I want something for my family. The next few years, we have a family store. We have
to build something, right? South America, you see it also. You see that hustle mentality. People will do whatever.
Yeah, South America, they work hard. Yeah.
But there's this concept here that people have lost that hustle. So washing dishes, they'll see it as beneath.
I've done that.
You know what I mean? You've done that. I've become a janitor.
Yeah, but that was for a day.
No, 2 weeks, and then I got fired. But what I'm trying to say is. What I'm trying to say is that in general, in North America, people have kind of lost that concept of like you have to fucking work your ass off. There is a possibility that even though you're trying to attain your dream, you're gonna have to go back to doing something that you don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've kind of.
But it's all part of it. Like
100%.
To attain your dream, you have to do shit you don't like.
Well, also because he explains also it's that much sweeter, bro. Once you get there, you know what I mean. The fruits of your labor are that much sweeter
because you worked hard getting there.
Exactly.
But it is a lost concept. Everybody wants things instantly.
Yeah.
But most good things, man, they take that time, and you start getting them when you stop thinking about them.
Yeah.
Right now, Poseidon, the Italians are on the attack. There's about a minute left in the game. What the fuck, Bernardeschi just said. Yeah, that should have been... Oh, wow. That should have been a throw-in for Italy, but they gave it to England. There's been some weird calls, but I haven't noticed anything super crazy. Wait, are they adding time as we go?
They added more time.
This is not even a joke. I was watching it right now. When injury time first happened, they added... It was plus 1 minute. Okay. Then it went plus 2 minutes, and now I'm looking at it, it says plus 3 minutes. It's the first time I've ever seen it in my life. Maybe just TSN had the wrong number and they had to update it twice. But I've never seen that before in my life, that they change it.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. Hellsense the same thing. It was 1, then became 2, and now 3. That's completely fucked up. That's against the rules. I've never seen that before. That's crazy. I think they're trying to avoid penalty shootout. But that's just weird. Wow, that's weird. That's weird, bro. Just adding time like that, that's fucking...
No.
That's some sketchy shit.
But do you think it's for the Italians or for the English?
I think they just don't want to go to penalties.
Really?
So people don't have heart attacks. But no, I think it was a mistake on TSN's play because Christine says that on TVA, it was 3 the whole time. So whoever's working at TSN fucked it up.
Okay. Speaking of heart attacks and shit, bro, did you see the lady that had to be duct taped to the seat of her plane?
Yeah, Mike tweeted that.
Yeah, bro. Because she tried to open the fucking door, bro.
That's a reason to duct tape someone. Bro. I'm going to tell you, if you're going to duct tape a bitch, it's because she's about to kill everyone on the plane.
She's lucky they didn't use rope, in my opinion, bro. Bro, I would have duct taped, roped that bitch to the chair, bro. They would have had to unbolt the chair to get the bitch out. If I was responsible for security in that fucking plane, bro, I'm telling you, they would have had to unscrew the chair and take the chair out with her, bro.
Wait, but what was her reasoning?
I have no clue. She was just losing her shit. She just wanted to open the door of the plane. Hold on, let me go read the article, actually.
Poseidon, we're going to a penalty shootout.
No.
We're going to a penalty shootout.
Oh, shit.
Are you guys psyched? Are you guys excited? I don't want the stream to go down, so I don't think we could show it. Because then it's useless. Then everything just cuts.
Video shows woman duct taped to seat after trying to open airplane door. Hold on.
She deserved it. She deserved it, Poseidon.
Bro, I would have tied her up and knocked her out, bro.
Tied her up and knocked her out, even if we weren't on a plane.
Hey, look, but that's besides the point. You know what I'm saying?
So both teams...
They're showing the video.
...are on the sideline. Both teams nervous, also excited. There's a possibility. For all of these players, either one of them can either be European champion, local hero, international sensation, or local villain. Forgotten local. Enemy of the Queen. Friend of the Queen. Who knows? We'll see how this goes. The royal family is there right now in the stands next to David Beckham, watching. There's David Beckham smiling next to Tom Cruise. And some Indian guy. They seem very excited. David Beckham seems very confident.
That England is going to win?
He's smiling. He's in good spirits. The Italians are getting together. They're in a huddle right now. Their coach is giving them all that he can give them. He's telling them right now, but the guys, we have made it this far.
Yes.
You've already been here before. You played the Spanish. You did the penalty shootout. Do it again. You remember when you did the Spanish? Do it again. Do the English. And then, bada boo, bada beep. No more pineapple on pizzas. We got this, We go home at the room. The English are now teaming up, and, it's an English coach, so he's obviously telling them, crikey!
That's Australian.
I know. Hello, lads. We can do this.
The article just says
Come
she
on,
was
chums.
unhinged.
Yeah. He's all excited. I'm going to need you to kick that fucking ball in the net. You need to stop it, Pickford. You need to stop the ball. I don't know what the fuck he's... I hate it when they're... Look, what are you writing on a piece of fucking paper? There's no strategy. It's a penalty shootout. You don't need to put something down on a piece of paper. He's probably just putting the lineup. So I was like, who's going to take a kick? Oh, boy. This is tense. People are nervous. I see them shaking. Oh, he's pointing at Grealish. But I thought Grealish had subbed out, so I don't know. Maybe he's telling him something else, like, too bad I don't have you here, sir. Let's see. They're hugging. They're telling Donnarumma secret things. They're telling him, hey, this guy's going to kick left. This guy's going to kick right. Sometimes someone's like has a habit of kicking a certain way. They're all hugging each other, the Italians. They're nervous. You could tell everyone is nervous, but no one is more nervous than the England fans. They're at home.
Hold on, this is about to end.
Yeah, they're at home, okay? They're lifetime losers, the national team. They're
Italians?
underachievers. No, bro, the English.
Oh, the English.
They're underachievers. Right now, they have the most expensive team on paper. They're worth a whopping amount of money, okay? It's insane. They were told they're the best, they're going to win it. Now they're coming head-to-head with the team that I think was the best team in the tournament, the Italians. Shorter, smaller. None of that matters anymore. It's a penalty shootout, Poseidon. Fuck. What matters is guts. What matters is grit. Determination. 20/20 eyesight. Lack of back injuries. That's the kind of stuff that matters right now.
And the injuries.
They're hugging. There he is. Chiellini giving a hug. He's giving Kane a hug. He touched him. He smelled him. He smelled him, not in a creepy way. He smelled him in like, that's some sweat. I got sweat too, buddy. We're warriors. We did this together. Pickford. He's young. He looks like a Nazi. He has a weird haircut. There's Donnarumma talking to himself. He's talking himself up. He's like, come on, you're a taller goalie. You can do this. Come on. You can do this. Look, I got you. I got you. For all the Italians out there, I'm rooting for you. This is tense, Poseidon. Oh, the goalies are meeting, high-fiving, kissing each other, hugging, and now they're walking together towards one side of the pitch where they will both share a net, and they both have the same goal. Stop balls from going past them. Much like a prostitute on the red light district, they have the same goal. You see a ball, you stop it, and that's how you earn your living. Again, like a prostitute. The coaches are excited. They're handing out their list of kickers to the referees. The referee is showing the goalies that, hey, you got to wait, or else I will VAR if you cross that line with your back foot before the kick is taken. Simple rules. We know them. But sometimes on the pitch, due to the excitement, you forget them. You forget them. Yeah, Poseidon, you know that you can just grab another mic and come sit next to me and watch it, right? Just grab mic 4. Because it's about to go down. It's about to go. Poseidon is joining me. Poseidon, come on over. Red Rover, come the fuck on over. All right. It looks like Italy will kick first. Whew. We're excited. You're excited. Pickford, he's excited. He's jumping. Goal. Italy, 1-0. There we go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You excited, Poseidon? You ready? I want to put the volume on for you.
I don't have any emotional
attachment.
All
right. But now that you're here, I can commentate more easily. All right. So a man by the name of Kane, not the wrestler, was walking up for England. The England fans in the stadium are all tense. They're holding their faces, perhaps hiding their teeth, as he gets ready to take this kick. To tie it. Kick! Oh, it's in. Donnarumma jumped on the right side. It was the correct guess. However, he did not jump far enough, is the problem. He seems to be upset with himself. He's like, why didn't I? Oof.
Missed by an inch,
but he scored. He missed the save.
Just like the
captain does his job. And now, Second kicker. Up for the Italians. They're nervous and yet excited. You see, look at that. Look at the camaraderie. They're hugging. The fans are excited. They're in England and they want to ruin the party for the English in attendance. Is he going to rush it? He's looking at the ball. He's looking at the keeper. Looking at the ball. Looking at the keeper. Ball. Keeper. Keeper. Ball. Keeper's jumping. He takes a deep breath.
It's very intense.
Takes a few steps back. Winds up. Kick. Save! Pickford saved it. Pickford saved it. Look, man, let's be honest. He telegraphed that one. I knew where that one was going. That was a bad, bad penalty kick. He knows it. We know it. And now, Poseidon, the world knows it. Second kick, saved.
Yeah, he did telegraph that one.
Yeah, he telegraphed it.
Was
People
a little
knew.
too obvious.
People knew. Well, boy, this is it. England's chance
So hold on.
with McGuire from the spot. England's chance to take the lead in this penalty shootout.
If they score this, they win?
Shut up, Poseidon. You just sit there. This is it.
Look at that face. Did you see that face, bro?
Yeah. McGuire winds up, takes the kick. Donnarumma goes the wrong way. It's in. 2-1 England. 2-1 England. McGuire, very excited, says some things that we cannot repeat here on the show to the fans, mostly because it's gibberish because he's English.
He probably said, "It's coming home."
He probably said. Right in the camera. Right in the camera, top corner, destroy the camera. This is going to be a memorable moment if England wins in a penalty shootout after McGuire destroyed a goddamn camera. Is that Bonucci stepping up?
Bonucci, what a name.
Bonucci stepping up. You could see he's nervous.
It sounds like a dessert.
He's nervous, but he places the ball on that little white circle.
Hey, would you like a Sama Bonucci?
Oh, he's going to Bonucci, all right. He runs up, takes the kick. It's in! A little bit of a hesitation move, but it's in. Bonucci scores. The Italians still down by 1.
No, now it's 2 goals scored, right? Oh, no.
They're down by 1 because of the save. They need a save.
Yeah.
So they have 2 goals, but, they have the advantage, the English.
Yeah. Oh, look at that face, bro.
Yeah. All righty. It's not done yet. England with a chance to either maintain this lead or tie it up. Let's see.
Yeah, the Italy goalkeeper has to save this.
He has to save it. He has to save it, or they're right back where they were 1 round to go. Whew. Hesitation move. Taking in a deep breath. Staring down the goalkeeper. Winding up. Stops. Kicks. Oh, he hits the crossbar. Hits the post. Poseidon. He hit the post. It was a terrible, terrible penalty.
But his strategy worked. He did trick him.
He tricked the keeper, but then at the same time, it was so tricky, he tricked himself. A lot of trickery going around. The post has been hit. Donnarumma went the wrong way. Doesn't matter how you miss. What matters is you missed. It is now 2-2.
Oh, look at his face.
3 shots apiece taken.
He's so upset. He's so sad.
Italy's 4th penalty kick taker is walking up, and it's none other than Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi subbed in late for Chiesa. A chance right now to put Italy up. Be a national hero. Pickford could stop it and be a national hero. Bernardeschi winds up. Straight kick in the middle. It's in. It's in. He tricked him. He went down the middle. Bernardeschi, well, Pickford picked a side, and you know what? It was the wrong side. It was kind of like the Swiss. World War II, they picked the wrong side, and we're never going to forget about that. Look at that. Look at that. This is intense, Poseidon. If Donnarumma makes the save right now, they will have England on the ropes.
Really?
But the advantage in these penalty shootouts always goes to the kicker. And the kicker is none other than Sancho. Cool name, cool face. Will he have a cool goal? Sancho. Hesitation. Donnarumma saved it!
Ooh.
Right on, Donnarumma telegraphed that one. Donnarumma saved it. The Italians are up.
But that one was too obvious
big.
also. This one was also way too obvious.
This is big. This is big, guys. This is huge. As of right now, If
Yeah, the goalie read that one nicely. You saw that shit?
yeah, this is it. This is big, Poseidon. This is how it goes. Let's see here. All right. You ready, boys?
Let's see.
Poseidon, it all comes down to Jorginho, who was a little hurt in the first half. If Jorginho puts this in, Italy wins
It's over.
the Euro. Pickford knows it. Jorginho knows it. I know it. There's a good chance people in China know it.
The whole world knows.
Everyone is aware of what's going on right now. The stakes have never been higher.
Except for North Koreans.
North Koreans don't know what's going on right now. The Italians are nervous. I feel for them. Jorginho just needs to stay calm. Take a deep breath. Use me. Use me as your inspiration. Hesitation move. Winds up. Kicks. Oh my God! Off the goalie. Off the post. And out. Jorginho was about to be a national hero.
Fucking hell.
He's now a villain. He's a villain. He's no longer allowed.
Fuck. That was weird the way
He's
it
no longer
bounced.
allowed to shop in Rome.
But hold on, did you see that bounce? That was
It
weird.
hit the post, and then
No,
it
it
hit the goalie.
No, it hit his glove, hit the post, and then hit the goalie.
Oh, even better. Jorginho, you idiot. You had the Euro. Now, now momentum swings the way of England.
So they have to...
Tie it up, or Donnarumma saves it.
but if he misses this, it's
winding
over.
up. The kick. He saved it! Donnarumma saved it!
So hold on, Italy wins.
Holy fucking shit, Italy has done it. If you go back and you watch the first day of the tournament, a few hours before it started, the morning show on that Friday, when I said Italy was going to take it, you should have put money down. You gotta stick with your boy here, the number one soccer announcer on the fucking planet. It's done. The England team is crying. The English fans are crying. The English royal family doesn't give a fuck. But they're going to pretend to care. They're going to pretend to care. Poseidon, how exciting is that? Grealish is crying. He's sad. The Italians are hugging and kissing as if it's just a regular day in an Italian household. There's a lot of tears. A lot of tears.
Bro, it's going to be a shit show outside.
This is great. I'm very happy. Bonucci is yelling obscenities into the camera. I like his style. Poseidon, what a time to be alive.
Oh, bro, Saint Laurent Street is going to be insane right now.
Good. Good for them. The Italians deserve.
Little Italy is
They
gonna be
needed a
going
break.
bananas.
If you guys forgot, in the beginning of this virus, the Italians were decimated.
It's true.
Italy was destroyed. There was a lot of old Italians that died. So you know what? It's time for you to rejoice. Good job, Wops. Be happy. Celebrate this. And as your buddy here, I was clearly correct a month ago when I called it. But it almost slipped through my fingers because of these goddamn fucking English. But you did it. There you go. Poseidon, that was fucking fun.
Fuck. They
You
won.
excited?
Italy won the Euro.
Yeah.
Good. I'm happy for them.
Yeah. So you guys, so if you weren't watching, you got to hear it. So there's people out there that people are watching us at the gym. That must be pretty funny. Yeah, man, it was an exciting time. And I know a lot of people that were all like, oh, England's going to take it, man. Nope. Look at that. They're engraving Italy on the cup. Oh, man, England. The English fans must be furious, dude.
They should also engrave it's not going home.
It's going to Rome.
All roads lead to Rome.
All roads lead to Rome, dudes. What do you want me to tell you? Disconnect. All right, there we go. Wow, that was fun, guys. I'm very happy that we got to witness it together. Got to have fun with that. Remember, if you want our hardcore podcast, because we don't just do this Sunday, our Sunday streams are just church. It's just to hang out with you guys,
Yeah.
share stupid thoughts that we have, argue, complain, read the chat. That's what Sundays are about. But if you want what we're known for, the high quality podcast, head over to patreon.com/Pantelis. You get the Pantelis podcast, Pantelis French cast, In Bell Poseidon, The Intellectuels, and many, many more ideas that we have coming down for you guys. But, you know, that's after the summer. Because right now, if you don't know already, the Pantelis French cast is the official podcast of Juste pour Rire, the French comedy festival here. So I'm going to be doing, I think, minimum one, possibly two podcasts a day during the entire festival. I'm going to be a tired man after July. I'm going to need a bit of a break. But what's good about that is you get all these cool-ass episodes that are going to come out of Just for Laughs with a lot of your favorite French artists, so it should be a lot of fun. And there's some other stuff that we got to announce. We're waiting until we get the contract signed and shit, and then we'll announce everything once it's official. But thank you guys for joining us today. Congratulations to Italy. Congratulations to Italian. You know what? Congratulations to the English. I mean, it's almost... You were right there. It was penalty shootout. What more do you want from this team? They fought tooth and nail to try to get you guys something. So thank them for that. Thank you guys for checking everything out. Gapes is still in the chat. We miss Gapes a lot. Gapes is a very busy guy, but you know, he's got to be busy. He's a talented individual. He's on high demand. So thank you guys for checking this out. This week we got new podcasts coming for you. Try to get out. Try to get some air. If you want to follow Poseidon's antics, it's ThePoseidon69 on Twitter and Instagram.
Yes.
Head over to twitch.tv/ThePoseidon69. And I promise, in the fall, I will be on Twitch more often. I will be gaming more often. I'll have more time, hopefully. I'll organize my schedule. There'll be a night where we just go on there to game. Maybe play some Pro Evolution Soccer. We'll see. And also, the movie nights will come back to Patreon soon.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Poseidon's schedule is just very fucked up during the festival because we're doing all those episodes. We're not even doing them in studio. We're doing them in the studio. We're doing them downtown at the Just for Laughs offices. So there's a lot of back and forth. So we're gonna be very, very busy. But after that, we're gonna get back into having our movie nights, maybe monthly, like we used to do. But we're gonna try weekly. But we'll most likely be monthly because of all the scheduling complex. But thank you guys very much for checking us out. Subscribe, share, tell your friends, and go fuck yourselves.
Peace.